What it do, Kripple Krew? This is EDC with DBD, disabled but deadly, and welcome to another Tactical Tuesday. Today is St. Patrick's Day, and we've got something special for you, because as you can see, we are joined by Clayton and Cathy from Burning Stables Forge. What is up, guys? How you doing?
Doing good.
And there's shrimp. Shrimp's like, make sure you know about me.
Yeah, right.
The real star of the show is popped in.
Doing good.
I hope everybody's having a killer St. Patrick's today. I'm going to pop off at the top of the chat real quick and run through and say hello before we get to business. The first one in dropping them badass emojis was my brother and member of Kripple Krew Inc. Tristan, projectiles are sharp. What it do, throw gold. Cal, knives alive. My brother Mud, member Kripple Krew Inc. dropping them badass emojis. There's BSF right there, member Kripple Krew Inc. Yay, Sister Stables also in the chat, folks. We've got Coontree Seat, Connecticut. What is up? Good to see you. I appreciate you. Like the stream, click Crosby. My man, what I do? Gons, what is up, homie? Rachel Jordan, member Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you. Scrolling. Baz Beast. My homeboy from the Netherlands. What's going on, member Kripple Krew Inc.? Look what showed up last night, Baz. Fabster Runs. Geonoxis is finally here. I finally get to check it out. And Kripple Krew, it is sharp. I found out like within 30 seconds of taking it out of the box. We shall say it claimed me. Badass emojis. Scrolling. Kathleen Smith, what's up, sis? Good to see you. That's a it's a good-looking pair. We'll call it a good-looking pair because it's not a couple. We'll call them a pair. Okay, and then here's where we get into the truth. I was not very familiar with Burning Stables Forge until recently. Mick and several others, Mr. Mouse, several others, started recommending your channel and dropping your links in my chat because I want my mods to drop everybody. So they started dropping your links in the chat, and you started popping in the chat as well. And when I first popped it on, the first time I watched it live, I did tell Mrs. Deadly that Clayton and Cathy, I believe it's husband and wife. And so I was wrong. It is brother and sister.
Yeah.
We've been called worse.
Lone Star, Cowboy, Carry of the Day, Bruce Blaze, Enforcer, and PV Brazen Tonto. What's going on? Matt Conklin, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you. David Giudici. What's up, my man? Crossley's Workshop, member of Kripple Krew Inc. And we are caught up. All right. So, my first question for you guys, before we get into like any of the important stuff, everybody saw the description. And everybody's got to know now, who's the favorite child?
Me. I am definitely the favorite child.
Yeah. So even out of the three, so you're the middle child, but you're the favorite.
Oh, in my opinion, I am definitely the favorite.
I don't even argue with her anymore. I just let her have it.
I was gonna say because normally mom would say baby boy.
Oh, I think mom would probably say that, but she wouldn't say it to me.
It's definitely me.
Well,
that's awesome.
Debatable.
No, it's all good, Throat Goat. It's all good. Not every. I mean,
we don't.
You don't know until you know.
Man, we go to the store all the time, and I'm gonna go to the grocery store, Cathy, because I'm single. I'm gonna go see what's in the grocery store, and everyone just thinks I'm with my wife.
Like I said, we've been called worse, so that's all right.
So Clayton single, Cathy, you married?
I actually wanted to congratulate you on 25 years.
Thank you very much.
25 years in July.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Congratulations to you as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Kathy gets a blade show vacation and also gets to go on another vacation. I'm like, what about me?
He's got to stay home.
Are you going to be at Blade Show, Clayton?
Yeah, we're doing our going to work our hardest to get there. We're pretty much we're committing to it. We're just going to buy the tickets that way we have to go.
Yeah. Mrs. Deadly and I are definitely going.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah,
Buzz Killjoy, what's going on? And I just found out that there is a possibility that we will be sharing the premium DBD Glideman at Blade Show West. I mean, at Blade Show Atlanta.
Congrats.
Whoa.
That'd be awesome.
We have started the process. It won't be ready for like the production models won't be there. Because there's no chance of having them produced, ready, and in the country in time. But the protos, we're gonna try to have the protos at Blade Show for the premium Glideman.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the where your logo is on that. I think that is so neat. I think that's like really cool, and being able to see it through the Ultim. I love that.
Thank you. I was really trying to figure out on these where I could put it because I hate billboarding on a blade, and this has very little flat spot.
Yeah.
So if I was going to put a logo, it would be on the actual grind itself, and I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
And without a pocket clip, I was looking, and then I was like, why don't we just do it under Ultim? And it ended up working out.
Yeah,
I don't know where we're going to put it on the premium because you won't be able to see through the premium, but possibly on the pivot.
Oh, that would be cool.
We shall see. But yeah, I really like how they were able to get it to work on these ones.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be my next knife purchase, I believe. Me and Kathy were talking about it the other night.
I hope so. That would be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of y'all have picked these up, and I truly appreciate it. It means a lot to me.
The big question is the black or the satin.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, one's gone, isn't it?
No, there's still a couple satin left.
Okay.
Very, very few. At least when I checked the other day. I haven't checked today, but the satin or the DLC is my personal favorite just because I love coated blades.
Yeah, I like it.
And at first it was almost only going to be a DLC run. And then enough of the Kripple Krew was like, can we get some satin? So
I like satin. I'm kind of a fan of satin, but also, I like them both. It's kind of a split.
Yeah.
It doesn't really either way is great, but I don't know. I do like a black blade.
yeah, we only ran 75 of the satin though. Kelly, member of Kripple Krew Inc., what is up? Bluminati F Ninja, member of Kripple Krew Inc., what's going on?
Good job.
Yeah, that's another place that I was thinking about doing it. Throat Goat was inside of the scale if I need to. But we shall see. Yeah, Tristan got the DLC and the satin.
Oh,
He carries the satin one more, but he likes them both. Iowa, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, I don't have my satin one here at the moment. I sent it to Ed Durbin to check out and get some nice professional photographs of. He asked if he could check it out when I was sending him back his Tri-Stash prototypes. So I was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, his pictures
George,
are great.
George.
He does a great job. His photography is awesome.
Absolutely. Greg Vanderlip, what's going on, homie? Hey, I appreciate you popping in and hitting the like. I hope you feel better, man. So, before we get into some Burning Stables Forge history, what are you guys carrying today?
Oh, Kathy.
A little bit of green. I got the Ozark Trail. This one's hard for me. Oh, but I got it. My
There
son
we go.
for Christmas. And then
I pulled mine off.
I got the Kershaw Leak.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
What scales are those?
It's got this one came from Trouble Bunny, and it's got a little bit of mother of pearl in there.
That's really cool.
Oh, it's awesome.
I like the brush finish on the steel and then the mother of pearl.
Yeah, and it's got such good action on it. Love it.
Yeah.
What you got,
Folks, really quick, I just want to point out that Kelly just dropped the link for the Guardians of the Bladexy t-shirt. These are available through Friday, through the drawing for the waffle, and all proceeds go to our brother Blade Walker. You guys have been awesome picking those up. It's been amazing the way this community always comes together to help people out. But absolutely, you can still get your Guardians of the Bladexy. So go ahead and grab those now. I just realized BSF could also be Brother Sister Forge. True. True. Miranda Keith, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? And one more thing before you show yours, Clayton. Kelly did drop a video on the waffle that is awesome and provides all the information you need if you want to get in on that sold out, blacked out, brand new Winterblade Factor. Okay, apologies, Clayton. Go for it.
Oh, you're fine.
All right, I got the Buck 110 auto.
Yay. Big surprise.
Big surprise.
That was so cool. That was so awesome watching you open that
gift. Like it's pretty cool. Because I got stolen out my truck, so people know I've been wanting it. And someone sent it, which was pretty wild. And then I got the Barrage.
Nice.
Yeah, Mr. Mouse sent me this one actually. So yeah, I got that one with me today, and then I got my camel, my Remet camel.
A little bit green.
A little bit of green for today.
Yay.
So that's it.
Hell yeah. What's going on? Chicken fried steak. Good to see you, homie.
Oh,
I got a lot of green knives out on the table, but today's scary for me. Started off with the green neck knife, the baby banter from Deadly Daughter. Got to have that. Of course, we have the Aries EDC Bloomcliff, my 25th anniversary knife. I love this blade. I also rocking my homie Fabster Runs Geo Knife Noxes. This just came in yesterday, and I'm really, really digging on this. My Magnificent Beast finally showed up yesterday. And of course, I ended up getting the blue. That's what he sent me. And then it's funny because I told Mrs. Deadly that this is the best looking blue knife that I've seen in a long time. Like, I don't mind this blue combination at all. And the Magnificent Beast is a amazing budget knife. $63. This after code EDC with DBD 20. This thing really is done so well. And the budget version of the unnamed, pretty much. And absolutely worth it. And then, oh yeah, Apex Carry, what's up?
What up, Robin?
Tristan's carrying the Bulldog, hell yeah, and a green Remet Rhino. I have a 25th anniversary gift from Mrs. Deadly, the ABW slip joint in my custom slip. And then today's back pocket knife just happens to be the Spartan Harsey.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's really pretty.
This is the only entropic finish that I like, because instead of bright like lightning, it looks like an oil slick, like a puddle in the rain to me.
Sure.
And so I dig this one.
Yeah, that's a pretty knife.
I was checking out the Vulcan knives last night. Oh, they're beautiful.
Vulcan knives is my top grail at the moment. I want a Vulcan custom Warnie.
Man, Kathy is dove down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
she
it's
is
bad.
like, she's worse than I am. She just looking at blades all the time. She's got a list a mile long.
I do. But first on my list right now is the and it's not, I mean, it's not that expensive, it's pretty expensive, but the Kershaw Launch 4.
The Launch 4 is a good one.
Yeah, it's
I like the Ultim Launch 4, obviously. They made an Ultim version. Oh, speaking of, hey folks, I told y'all after Blade Show West that an American brand was bringing green Ultim and red. I couldn't tell you who because they told me I wasn't allowed to. But Hogue dropped green Ultim today. I'll pull it up right now.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Yeah, they dropped the first ever green Ultim. And they put the Ultim version of the knife on sale.
I like
this
Ultim.
Is nuts.
I just think it's cool.
Dale Lane, what's up? Member Kripple Krew Inc. Man, I want this knife so badly right here. This is my gray. This is my top Spidey grail. Is a PM2 Tonto. But Hogue dropped green Ultim today. It doesn't look like you can see through it, but on their regular version of the ballista, you couldn't really see through the Ultim either.
That's a good looking.
So they dropped the regular Ultim ballista, Ultim and Magna Cut, to 128 right now, which is stupid. A USA made auto. And then this one with the green Ultim just dropped today. You can get it DLC or satin.
Dang.
And now that they've dropped the green, red's coming next.
And that one's small too, huh? That's just what?
The Ballista 2 is not very large. It's a 2.6 inch blade, and it comes in just under 6.5 inches overall.
That's nice.
Maybe that's
That's nice.
one you want.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. Blue said y'all been infected with the knife bug.
Oh,
For sure. For sure. It's fun. I mean, I never really collected anything, so it's definitely growing around my house.
That's awesome.
It's been growing, especially with all the community. It's just insane. I mean, the welcoming knives to the community. I was like, what? Y'all want to send me a knife? I mean, it's just the community.
This community is the best in the world.
It really is.
Wild, man.
It is.
And the way that it supports each other is something I never expected to find on the internet of all places, right?
Yeah. I mean, literally last night I was working and I had I couldn't find any 120 belts, and I was like, man, I gotta get these 120 belts, but I was like, I gotta sell some knives and I gotta pay bills. Man, what am I gonna do? So I'm trying to make these belts work, and someone just wanted to gift me belts. So they just was like, here, I'm sending belts to your house. I'm like, what are y'all doing, man?
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I tried to deny it, and they were just like say thank you, and that's all you gotta do. Just so
yeah. Well, when we started having Wi-Fi issues during lives, a member of the Kripple Krew ordered a 75-foot Ethernet cord and sent it to me.
Wow.
What?
It's just amazing. And the stuff that people have sent me and allowed me to experience and review, even just the loan stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the only reason I'm in with TRM like I am is because big homie BNA sent me his 3 TRMs when my channel was 4 months old. Dylan Mallory, what's going on?
What's up, dude?
And he let me review his TRMs and said, hey, a lot of the times if people create content, they'll send you a knife. And I created content with those 3 knives, and I was posting it a bunch, and they reached out to me and asked if they could send me a Neutron.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I've been in great with TRM since, and now I have, my collection has grown to 6 TRMs, but like this community is amazing. Or even just recently with Ed Durbin allowing me to check out his TriStash V1, and then 2 one-of-a-kind prototypes, knives he can't replace.
Yeah. Yeah, just trusting it in the mail process to get to you and stuff is a risk, and people take it, and it's pretty awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think it's cool too because there's so many people like sharing knives or selling knives, and they stay in the community. And I think that's incredible.
Yes.
Like if I was ever going to get a knife, I would probably go to the community first and see if anybody had one, just because I think it's cool that they all stay in the family.
Sure. There's so many places where you can see who's trading what or selling what. Plus, Blade Binge is such a great resource.
Oh, yeah.
So I was, Krew, I was letting both Cathy and Clayton know before the stream that and I might have said this at the beginning, but until recently, I wasn't familiar with Burning Stables Forge until you guys started dropping their links in my chat and told me, hey, you really should check out what they're doing over there. And you guys were right. Kelly's Cayuse, by the way, homie. Kelly's Cayuse is a sick knife.
Yeah, man. I know you're horny for warnings.
Yes, always.
That's the
let's give you the screen.
Kai's K-tip. I've been working on these. These are all Nitro V. I got like 4 left of these. I sold one of them. So yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that was a lot of Mick Ranger, man. He was like, man, you need to do a warning. I was like, I don't even know what a warning is, man. Like, so I started looking them up, and then I was like, oh man, I got some ideas. So that's what I came up with for my warning model.
I like it. I'm always mad horny for warnies.
I know that.
Edwards. Remember Kripple Krew Wink? What it do, my man? We was just talking about you. Joe Isabella. What's up, homie? So what scales are you doing on that? Or have you not decided until you get a buyer on it?
Well, I give everyone, I'm like, I post on or talk about it on my lives and stuff. And I just kind of like, if someone wants it, you can reach out now before I put scales on it. And then I'm just going to do a drop on my website. But, everything goes up on the website because of fees and all that crap that you got to deal with. But, so I give everyone the option. I got like 15 knives in the works right now that are up for sale, I think. So they're, I always give people the option to pick scales if they get it before I do, before I put them on there. If it doesn't get claimed, then I'll just scale them out and then what I think looks cool and run it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Kelly said she loves the knife and bonus. It makes me jealous. Mrs. Deadly loved that one too, obviously, with the perps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great Southern Treadkill. That's a fantastic question. Where can we see what's for sale? Is it burningstablesforge.com?
It is.
Yeah.
And currently the site is dried. That's why I'm working on this big drop. So I got like 3 of my Dauntless models, and that's these right here. So it's like a bigger, hunting style knife. So I got one of those in Nitro V, and then the other 2 are EDC V2. And then we got, this is all coming up, and I'm having it up by the end of the month, maybe before. I got 5 of my Lemmy models, some with jimps, some without jimps, and I got 2 of my zips.
I like those Lemmies. Let me see that zip real quick.
Right there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, kind of like it's like the one we auctioned off on that live that day.
Yeah.
And I got some pry bars I'm gonna be working on. So we got some pry bars, and they got jimps on both sides. Kind of hard to see.
Here, let me give you the screen for those.
Oh, you're good. But yeah, so it's kind of what I came up with. Another Mick Ranger idea.
Yeah, pries are dope.
Yeah. So
I need to get some more.
Thinking about maybe putting some hollows in here just to lighten it up a little bit.
That would be cool.
That's something maybe, and you're still in the prototype phase, still figuring it out, you know.
Yeah, Robin Dolan got the first one of those.
Yep, he did. The one and only, I think, right?
Yep.
That's been out in the wild.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's right.
Brando, One Moon, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Oh, yeah, the live rosin. That's the way to do it, throw goat. Yeah, yay. Got it. You know I'm about that, Blaze. So, how long has Burning Stables Forge been going?
So March was our 2-year mark. So we hit 2 years then. So we're only like into what, 2 years and a few weeks.
Yeah.
Really. So but I started like 2.5 years ago, like doing it, and then I quit the job I had and it's like, let's go full time and just give it all we got.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's a huge leap of faith too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge. That had to be a bit on the terrifying side.
It's been, 41 and I took a hard pivot, so it's kind of wild. But I've been happy, it's been a struggle. It hasn't been easy. YouTube's last 6 months, I think it's all we've been on. So that's been pretty wild adventure and a wild 6 months. But, for the most part, we were trying to do everything on Instagram and it just wasn't working. We're getting shadow banned and stuff, but we did sell like 153 knives last year. So like,
hell yeah.
Good, and that was we make oyster knives. I make chef knives as well. So we do do all kinds of stuff, knives basically. But when we got into the YouTube world, we kind of hit that EDC community chart. So that's when I started making the limmies and the K-tips, trying to get those Kaises, pushed out. Because I think people really dig the smaller knives in the EDC world if they're fixed blades. So.
Absolutely. I prefer my EDC blades, my EDC fixies to be like 6.5 inches or smaller.
Yeah, more room. He said he liked his a little bigger, right?
Yeah, because he's got big ass hands.
Yeah.
Throat Goat says, is that a Waylon Godfrey hat?
Oh, this is a Waylon Jennings hat. Waylon Godfrey's got the logo on his. That's his profile pic is Waylon Jennings logo.
Yeah. Miranda Keith gets her DBD glide mint today. Hell yeah. That is awesome. Exciting to hear. So, what were you doing before knives?
Man, I did high-end trim, and then I had a company that did that, and then I kind of merged in with a friend of mine, and I ended up being just project manager for a long time. I was making really, really good money, but I was really stressed out a lot, and then we kind of parted ways, and then I was just, what am I doing moment? I'm like, well, I can go get a job doing this, but it doesn't make me happy. And my nephew wanted to forge and stuff, and I had everything still. So I had a knife shop back in 2018 downtown Charleston. I was making in there and doing stuff. I turned that into a music studio during COVID and then put everything to the side. So I just recently pulled it out, like 2.5 years ago, and then was like, man, I kind of missed this, and I'm kind of good at it. Like, why don't we give it a go, And then we started just buying tools as we could, and here we are.
Yeah. Do you still have the music studio?
Nah, man, I just got out of all of it. Just putting my main focus. I'm right here. I got blinders on, The horse has got blinders on, and he's just in the stable working, It's just kind of all I do now, I just
hell yeah.
I think that's what you got to do to start a business,
What it do, Dom? Good to see you. No, I agree, and especially something like knife making, where you have to continually improve.
Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah, everything's constant learning.
You're always, as a knife maker, I mean, I'm not speaking from personal experience, but I've talked to quite a lot of y'all, and you're always trying to improve your processes, trying to improve, get better at your grinds, get better at everything you do. Yeah. And to really, really do it, it takes a lot of focus.
Yeah, I mean, it's constantly pushing the limits too. Like me making Damascus, like I'm always wanting to do the next best thing, and my next knife needs to be the next best knife I've made. Every one I don't like, I'm not gonna settle unless it's better than the next, And I'll go back to a couple of models, but like just with the Damascus, I just really want to push the boundaries.
Yeah, and so you're forging your own Damascus?
I am, man. I got a.
Can we see a little bit of that, homie?
Of course you can, bud. I got a few up here right now. So this is going to end up being a pass around. And the etch is kind of not the best yet. This is like the 5th coffee etch. I'm just doing test etches on it. But so this is going to be my pass around. And I'm going to put
I really like that pattern.
Grip X on there and stuff. I think it'll pop on camera, you know. So
yeah,
so
the green yellow grip deck.
Right. Yeah, with some black, you know, pins and stuff. I think it'll just have a good contrast for camera if it's going to be passed around, you know. So that's my idea with that one. And then we got, you know, I got some feather Damascus that I just recently made. Kind of hard to see the pattern really, but this is going to be integral. It's beefy right now, so it's going to lose a lot of weight.
Yeah,
but,
sure.
That's one of them. And then I got some raindrop recently. Yesterday, we come out with I had a failure on the tip, so I had to grind it off. It was just a tiny D-lam, but it just changed the shape of what I was selling. So we kind of went with we're going to name this one the Pit Viper. So
I like it.
Stubby kind of has that snake head, you know, it's going to be one all the way through. So the Pit Viper, kind of a cool name. Somebody in the community like reached out and was like, I think you should try this. And I was like, dude, I like that idea so much. I'm doing it right now. So
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Rolf Robertson, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? Cole Bunny, good to see you.
And then we got another. This is the Motley model.
Ooh.
And this is out of heat treat. So you kind of see the raindrop pattern in that one. But
yeah.
You know, so gonna finish
that looks dope.
That's Miranda Keith's knife right there. So
that's gonna be so awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Beauty.
Dominic wants to know who gave the name Pit Viper.
I will let it know. I'll let it be known if they want that, you know, out there. I'll wait for them to give the approval. Oh yeah, and then we gave away this one on Saturday or 500 sub giveaway. So I got to finish that one up. But that's Feather Damascus. You know, we casted this on the live the day before.
From pennies, correct?
Yeah, the copper pennies that my dad had on his desk, and then we got some Wingate wood. So I got to mold and shape and do all this. But this one's going to be a beautiful knife, man. So.
What Dad say about that?
Oh, he got mad.
He's melting all my pennies. I was like, hey.
He had a few choice words.
Yeah. There's a couple F-bombs, and he was like, oh, whatever. It's just pennies.
That's too funny.
That's all right. Yeah.
It looks sick.
It does, right? It turned out cool.
I think that Dauntless is going to be really cool. I think everybody's going to really like that, especially people that like the bigger fixies.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's really seen the Dauntlesses, but I've sold a lot of them, and then I redesigned it, and I think the new design is just kind of hitting a little bit better, more my style and what I've been doing. So pretty pumped on that.
Yeah, those are going to be nice.
Folks, you can't see, but he's petting shrimp right now.
Yeah, that's shrimpy. Not
yeah, that was shrimp he was petting, by the way. Because all you could see was the pet. There was no shrimp showing. I wanted to clear that up for anybody.
Yeah. Wow, this is a really weird sister-brother combination.
Gary's my brother from a South African mother. What it do? What it do?
Hey, buddy.
Kane Miranda, member Kripple Krew Inc. as well. What's up, homie?
Oh, Kane won that night.
The one that won this knife, actually.
Yeah, that is dope.
Yeah, they're pumped.
Yep, and Mick ended up getting the auction knife, which was awesome. So well deserved. Fed gifted it to him.
Ron Dobbins, member of Kripple Krew Inc. I just saw it. What's up, brother? How you doing today? Throat Goat, today's flannel is the Perseverance. It's one of the Hate Breed collabs with Dixon. So it's the Hate Breed I'm trying to get it to show the Perseverance on the button. But yeah, it's one of their Hate Breed collabs. I was rocking it because I don't have anything St. Patrick's colors. This at least has orange, which is in the Irish flag. And that's kind of greenish.
It's got a green hue.
So
you're good. You're safe. You won't get pinched.
Yeah. Well, especially when you've got enough pokey things on you.
Yeah,
you don't like to pinch.
Exactly.
Hey, so I got a question for you. Do you I think I heard you talking about motorcycles. You ride motorcycles or?
I do.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, we currently have we sold a Harley a few months ago, but we still have 3 Harleys and an Indian in the garage.
Whew.
Nice.
I have a 22 Indian Dark Horse, Indian Challenger Dark Horse, a 22 Road Glide ST. Both of those are set up to go very, very fast.
Oh, yeah.
And then I have my first Harley, which is a 2005 Dyna. And I have my dad's first Harley, which is an 86 FXD.
Oh, wow.
Sweet. Yeah, I got a 76 shovel motors and ratchet top sitting right next to me right now.
Hell yeah.
My chopper build. And then I got a 85. Actually, you can almost see it right there. The 85 Sportster engine down there. There's going to be like a digger frame, like that old digger style where they got the long goose neck and everything.
Yeah.
That's going to be like, I'm going to soup that little motor up, dude. It's going to be mean. So I'm excited. I got to get back on my chopper build though, man. Once I get a little room in here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
riding.
gotta have bikes.
I like to go fast.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's the Harleys, my 22 Harley and my Indian are both big baggers.
Yeah.
And but they're both the souped up racing version of the bagger.
Yeah.
Like the ST came from Harley's race team, and that it's a fixed fairing big bike, but you can lean it all the way till you're dragging, and that one goes over $150 easy.
Yeah, that's fun. Fun stuff. Yeah, I had my heads redone and ported and polished and everything. So that 76 shovel is going to scream.
And sound dope. The shovel head just sounds amazing.
It was fast before I did that. And now I'm like, I was wheeling that thing in a rigid frame. It's pretty wild. So
Rachel Jordan, no vertical today. I just did a horizontal to make it easy for everybody. It's easier to see in the horizontal. BNA, the human cheat code. What it do, homie? What it do?
Brand new American, what up?
Another one that loves to ride.
Oh yeah, that's his profile pic. Ripping a bike.
Mikey effing Trails, what's going on, homie? Havoso, what's up? Good to see y'all. Ron Dobbins, you are going to get a salute with the new magnificent beast, because you are a magnificent beast, my brother. $2 super chat says, love you, brother. I appreciate everything you do. No, I appreciate you, Ron. Thank you. And here by the mic, your acoustic salute. Yeah, magnificent beast with that acoustic salute. Appreciate you, Ron Dobbins.
Yeah, I heard you saying that you didn't like blue's not your favorite.
No, I don't. I don't do blue. I have.
What was that snap? Hold on, go back. I want to see that snap. Well, okay.
just
skills.
Rocking the front flipper.
I like that front flipper on it.
This front flipper is perfect. I mean, look, it's fidgety as heck. You can turn it around and flip it. Oh, that sounded great.
You can. You don't want me doing that.
Yeah, I saw you doing pinky flicks the other day, and I was trying to do a pinky flick, and I got bit.
Yeah, 5-finger flick challenge. There's a pinky flick for you. Yeah. 5-finger flick challenge. Let's see if we can do a pinky front flipper. Oh yeah.
Oh dang. That's skills.
Bluminati says DVD dislikes me. Not Blue. You're the only Blue I love.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, I am not a blue knife fan. I don't have a single blue knife that I bought or traded for. I only have a couple of blue knives that were sent to me.
Yeah.
But I will say, when I popped this out and looked at this blue rock texture with the stonewash, I actually kind of dig this.
Yeah.
So this is one that will get carried and used. I do like this blue. So I was surprised. Even Mrs. Deadly was like, will you repeat what you just said? 'Cause she knows how much I dislike it.
She's awesome.
And she was very surprised when I popped it out and I actually dug it. Fist slaps, member of Kripple Krew Inc., my man, what it do? Posting my Glideman videos this week. Hell yeah! I appreciate that, homie. If you feel like collaborating, you can send me an invite. I'm always down. Blue is Kathleen's favorite color. Throat Goat likes blue knives.
It's mine too. Blue's my favorite.
Yeah, it's just, even when I was a kid, it wasn't one of my favorite colors. But after over 15 years in the motorcycle world, in a red and gold family, blue is not my color.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hear that?
that thing's nice though.
Oh man, their Tack Knives is working with Kunwu on their budget knives. Neil to the Mac, member of Kripple Krew Inc. And so far, the two budget folders they've dropped this year are both going to be Knife of the Year contenders for me, and going to be very hard to beat.
Oh, I
Because the Sun Spear is a top liner lock done by Kunwu. You've got back spacer with hidden lanyard spot, reversible pocket clip, amazing action and lockup. And these come down to less than $65 after my code. They are coming back in stock soon. They're sold out as AF, but they will be back soon, as well as a premium version. And then when this showed up yesterday, this is, I always love finger safe locks.
Right handed. I'm like, what's
right
going
handed,
on?
left-handed, ambidextrous flipper here.
But Mrs. DBD, the sexiest member of Kripple Krew Inc., what's up? What's up? Hey, yeah, totally, Garrett. You never right, of course. But I actually think I like the Magnificent Beast even better than the Sun Spear. Even though it's not finger safe, it's still, I think it's done even better. Tack Knives is not one to sleep on. And this year, Shane is bringing the fire.
It's Tack Knives with
Yeah.
a T.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
yeah, Tack Knives.
I like that top liner lock one.
It's Kunwu did a phenomenal job on this. And the mini Marlin that is gone is a phenomenal budget fixie.
Nice.
Oh, I
We'll be
like
giving this one away this weekend.
How's that jump feel?
It feels really good. You're locked in here, but
Mhm.
you've also got some good sharp jimping up here that really, this is the double flat grind. They had that available, or they had a blue one with a compound and then this black one with a compound
Oh.
grind.
Oh, they hollowed
And
the
I-
front, didn't they?
Yes, they put the hollow up front, the flat in the back.
I like how that looks.
I'm going to go, let me take the screen for a moment.
Yeah, man.
And it's just such a wicked useful budget fixie. It came to like $50 after discount code with 14C. Great sheath with two types of clips, and one of them's a great pocket dropper clip. Tack Knives, all of his drops are great. There is the link. As a matter of fact, why don't we share that on the screen real quick, just to show y'all. And let me put this one back away before put a couple of these fixies back in sheets.
While you do that, I want to run to the restroom real quick.
Roger that. And we're going to do this, and we're going to drop this off the screen, but we are going to share the Tack Knives website real quick. So, folks, the Magnificent Beast is available in black, green, or blue with a stonewash or satin, and I love their heavy stonewash. This green looks really good, but I have the blue right now. And after discount code, these come to like $63. It's a full 8-inch knife. The 14C is at 60 to 62, T8s and T10 pivot. But his OTFs are very high quality and great price. And then the Intruder is, oh, this is an amazing blade. I want this one like so badly. And that's like $280 after discount.
And the blue one you got, it's got the stonewash finish?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this one. Let's pop it up real quick.
Oh, yeah. Now I see it. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, Kanwu did a phenomenal job, as you would expect.
Yeah, that looks
this will absolutely be one of my top contenders for budget knife of the year. And it's only March. But this thing's going to be hard to beat.
Might just have to get you the black.
Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Deadly would probably steal this one if I got the black or the green.
Yeah, I like the acid wash that Aries did on your anniversary knife. That thing is so
I absolutely have to agree with you.
Oh, I love it.
I have, you know, my spike, I did the satin finish and I went with a stainless. This is a EBL. But I wanted a high carbon steel for my next one from him. And so I had him do the acid finish. And I really liked the way it turned out with the red.
That looks good.
And he killed Mrs. Deadly's purple and satin AEBL as well.
I've been thinking about doing like a run of some high carbon knives buried in the ground. I saw someone do it. It's really cool. Like you get the texture from like, you know, the just earth eating the blade and then grinding the bevels in, you know, and keeping that kind of look at the top. I think would be pretty fun.
That's cool. I don't think I've seen that.
I'll send you a link to the guy that did it.
Yeah, it looks pretty sick.
You can only do like a select run, you know, you don't want to bury all your knives, but
sure. No, absolutely.
You do one drop a year because it takes a while for it to happen.
Not around here in the humidity. It probably happened pretty quick.
Yeah, just bear them for like 6 months, 8 months. Pull them out.
So where are you guys?
South Carolina. We're in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh yeah, that's a bit on the humid side.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
for sure. Yeah, it is. What's that little chubby one you got down the bottom?
This is
I love that.
The Stub 2.0 from County Com.
That's wild.
So they have, let me grab.
That looks like a good
First they had, I got a couple I'm grabbing. They had what they called the D2 reaction tie.
What?
Because this one is, as you can see, much chubbier. And it's titanium liners with the D2 blade and no pocket clip. It's just like a fifth pocket knife, you know, flat.
Yeah.
And they're all limited. It's just a cool knife. Like it's a chode and a half for sure.
Sure.
But hollow grind, like just a fun knife.
Yeah.
And then, almost had color.
It looks slim, like you just slip that in your pocket.
Yeah. It just drops right in the fifth pocket.
Okay.
And then I threw a lanyard on it to pull it out easy. But they decided to do a miniature version called the Stub. And these ones actually have a titanium pocket clip as well.
Dang.
And they still have a hollow grind on them. Just a Robo freaking Steve-O.
What up, Robo?
Just so the whole knife is shorter than the blade of my PM2.
Jeez.
That's insane.
It's
Yeah.
just a tiny little 5th pocket knife. You can get like 2.5, 3 fingers, but it's chubby enough that you can actually use it like that.
Yeah.
And I have the limited edition blue. Well, I mean, they're all, I guess, limited because they're all. But I have the blue and the green. I still need the glow in the dark, the carbon fiber, and they make a titanium version. And these are all less than $30 on CountyCom with my discount code. EDC with DBD at
$30.
CountyCom, and these are all under $30.
I gotta write that down. Is that a micarta on it?
Yeah,
Dang.
for sure.
Yeah, this is one of the few blue knives that I've carried, and I didn't buy it. This was sent to me. CountyCom sent one of their Big Daddy VIP mystery boxes to me to review, and this was in it. Knife Nut 69. What's up, homie?
What up?
I like that thumbnail.
So where you at?
Edyards. Yes, I did say lanyard because it wasn't tied by Ed. Ron, the small one is the D2 stub 2.0, and the larger one is the D2 reaction tie. I'll pull them up real quick and show y'all on screen. Homie Blue's dropping the CountyCom link.
There we go.
And I'm going to pop that up real quick. Let's share this screen after I drop that real quick. Share screen, CountyCom. And then the easiest way to find them is to just search D2. And then you get, there's the stub 2.0 in carbon fiber. So that's the little guy with the pocket clip. They have the orange, they have the titanium, and even the titanium is only $26 after my code.
I mean, a 1995. That's crazy. Yeah.
And then they have the glow on the small one and the reaction tie. The R4As are awesome. Ready for action are awesome fixed blades. And I have the mini ready for action as well. I love CountyCom. They have some of the coolest stuff and they use the dopest materials. If you like Ultim, you can find a ton of Ultim stuff. If you like brass, copper, carbon fiber, whatever you like, search what you like to carry. And CountyCom is going to have all kinds of crap you never even thought of that you now need.
Yeah, I'm already seeing that.
Those dice.
Like I have all 3 of their Vosteed collabs, or all 4 of their Vosteed collabs. They just brought this one back. You can still get the full nightshade. It's the only one you can get, the full-size nightshade. But I have all the Vosteed collabs, but they have all of this other just wicked cool stuff. And it's whatever materials you like, you can find them there.
Sweet.
That is sick.
Robert Willoughby, what's up? Sister Stables, how do you make an elephant float? That's obviously Robo.
Yeah.
Yep, I know.
You learn real quick not to read all Robo's comments.
Robo, B Shady, and Gareth, they trip me up on the live now. I've learned from them. Don't read things out loud.
And with Gareth, never share an Instagram post before looking at it.
Yeah, for sure.
Ever.
Yeah.
Don't ever share it until you double check it.
You know.
Hell yeah, Robert. That's dope. You have the glow stub. I want the glow stub and the glow reaction tie. I want both of them because I have the glow R4A and mini R4A from them. And their glow material is awesome. Let's see. Here's the mini. Yeah, the mini R4A. Just D2 and glow in the dark scales.
I like
But
that.
I like how they like really embrace that flat bolster area, you know.
yes, then this one is really good for, I like this one for EDC size, the mini, but both of them make really good like vehicle knives or pack knives because they're chunky blade stock. D2, they come screaming sharp, but it's a very simple knife that you can beat the hell out of if you need to,
Well, you can baton that one pretty easily.
So can you change the scales on that?
Well, they sell, I'm sure you could swap it if you bought one of they don't sell the scales separately, but I mean, you could buy multiple of them and like mix and match if you wanted.
Yeah. I like that.
Do like a 2 half glow in carbon fibers.
Yeah, right.
Mod them up.
Robo says he comes screaming sharp too. No, I think you could stop after screaming. I don't know about the sharp, brother.
Oh, Robo.
So, just because. Favorite ice cream?
Oh, I'm butter pecan.
Mint chocolate chip.
Butter pecan.
I'm Team Cathy on this one. Butter pecan. Being allergic to chocolate, I don't mess with it. So I love butter pecan. I love pecan praline.
Oh, me too.
If I'm out and about, that's what I will get for ice cream. But for at home, it's always Breyer's Natty V, the natural vanilla.
See, if I had to go second, that would be my second. See, I'm already
pistachio.
Yeah, I like pistachio.
yeah, pistachio's a good one. That's blue. Rocky Road for Dom. We got mint chocolate chip, says Matt Conklin. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Cookie dough for Robert Willoughby.
Mr. Willoughby. Yeah.
Yeah, I do ice cream every night, but it's Breyer's Natty V with some granola, maybe some frozen fruit, and always with some honey, and it's the bomb.
Yeah, when I was pregnant with my middle one, I ate ice cream every single night, and sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I'd have butter pecan I had tubs of it. And he hates butter pecan, so I guess that's probably why.
Rocky Road, butter pecan, pistachio, yeah. Have ice cream for breakfast, same amount of sugar as cereal.
Right?
Hey, Brando, there are times with my throat that I'll try to eat and I'll aspirate, and afterwards I can't swallow food, regular food. And so there are times when my throat's jacked up and it's just ice cream for dinner. We'll be able, we can be out somewhere and I'd be like, I can't eat today. You guys order whatever. I'm going to order ice cream.
Oh, that's
G-Mon Nana, what's up? Good to see you.
Hello.
I just put Gamma Nana. I said Gamma Nana, and I just realized it was G-Ma Nana.
Yeah, like grandma.
I was like, wait a minute. So you're like Grandma Nana. I was like, oh man, I'm slow.
Our grandma we call grandma, and then mom's Nana. So I mean,
I don't know. I went Gamma, like radioactive as well.
She's hulking out.
Yeah, right.
So how many kids do you have, Cathy?
I have 3. My oldest is 21. My middle one is about to be 18 next month, and I am like, that one's hard. And then I have a little girl that's 13.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How about you, Clayton? Any kids?
Shrimp.
Shrimp. Yay.
Shrimp. Yeah.
He's the favorite uncle for sure.
Yeah.
It's like you got your plans, when you're younger, and then it's all of a sudden I'm just gonna be an uncle.
Yeah. My little girl, she's the baby, and she's a girl, and she's got him wrapped up.
I bet.
So.
Yeah. Kelly said Brian's favorite is Friendly's Black Raspberry, but Kelly's more of a peanut butter fiend.
I wish.
All right.
I don't like peanut butter, but I wish we had a Friendly's here, man.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's so good. It's kind of like it's like a Denny's and a TGI Fridays had a baby.
Okay.
I like it. I like it a lot. Friendly's is great.
Where are you located at, DBD?
Washington State.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
For now.
On the other side of the world.
Yes.
Of the United States.
Yeah, way tucked up in the corner.
You've been there, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been watching.
Whereabouts?
I went, and I forget where I was in Seattle, but I know we went up the hill to some bar. We ended up hanging out with the whole Seattle Mist girls. We came in.
Gotcha.
Somehow we're like right in the zone, and they were like, "What's up, y'all?" And we're like, "I don't know." Like we're partying with the Seattle Mist.
Of course, you would randomly find them.
It was fun.
Oh, that's
Matt
right.
Conklin says, "What's y'all's preferred clip style?" I like a deep carry fold over clip personally, titanium if possible, but I really like deep carry. What about you guys?
I found the other day that my son got me a true knife from work. It was super sweet because he's the knife kid, and he's the one that got Clayton forging again. And he was at work. He worked at the hardware store, and he brought me home a true knife. And I really, really love the knife, but the clip is on the opposite side. So instead of
it's tip up instead. That's the devil's anus of carry. I mean, it's tipped down is what I meant to say. Yeah. That's the devil's anus of carry. Everybody here knows I hate. I will only carry a knife tip up.
Yeah, I've of course brought it home. I know I've tried to bring it over and get Clayton to modify it somehow because man, it kills me. I really love the knife, but I cannot stand the clip.
This one you can put on the other side though.
Yeah, that one you can. The other one you can't.
Yeah.
Clips, man. I know there's a lot of different styles of clips, but what I have had, like what I got in my collection, are just wire clips, basically, or not, just the thin clips,
Yeah.
But I'm curious about more of a titanium, like carved out clip, like a nice, like robust clip, I guess.
Well, if you go to Lynch Northwest, especially because that's a Benchmade, you can get either milled titanium deep carry or they have a milled modular clip. I'm going to pull it up and show you because you could actually carry it for that knife. And I think it's something you might like. Hey, Rachel, Washington State does have some beautiful spots, but it is absolutely a state you only want to visit. You do not want to live here.
Man, the weather there was horrible when I was there.
I hate the wet side. I don't go to the west side of the state unless I'm forced to. Seattle is my second least favorite city behind Portland. I do not like going to the wet side unless I'm forced, unless I'm riding over there for something. But it's a place to visit and leave. And Ronald Dobbins. Yes, I do. I 100% hate secondary locks. I do. Almost as much as tip down. But Ron Dobbins, I'm not the cheesecake guy. That's Mrs. Deadly. She likes cheesecake. I can do a little bit of caramel cheesecake. But other than ice cream, I don't do a lot of sweets. I'm going to pull up Lynch Northwest real quick just to show you that clip I'm talking about.
I like a cheesecake.
Kathy does like her cheesecake.
I'm a cheesecake girl.
I like all cakes. I'm a sweet tooth guy.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah, I don't like cake except on my birthday. I like my great-great-grandma's coconut cake recipe.
I knew it. I was about to guess that. People that don't like a lot of sweets love coconut cake.
My wife, Mrs. Deadly, she had to learn the recipe.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
So as you guys can see, you can get these modular clips for Benchmade, for Spyderco, for a lot of the knives through Lynch Northwest. And what they are is a 2-piece clip.
Yeah.
And that gives you, I think, more of kind of what you were talking about than, say, their standard deep carry tie.
You have to like mod the handle material to get that screw in. I wonder?
No, these are made specifically for. You just order the one for, you know, what brand, and
okay. I get it now. You can screw through the backside. Okay, I was wondering how that last screw was. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, those are rad.
Lynch makes a cool pry bar. I've seen Robert Jones post a few times.
They do. Lynch Northwest is my favorite place to get clips. I have quite a few of their titanium clips, but I need to get some modulars. But yeah, they even show a video on how to install the modular clips. And this is my favorite place for replacing clips. They have so many brands that are covered. And then if you're ever looking at knives, if you're looking for any of these brands, Benchmade, Demco, Kershaw, Microtech, Spidertech, or ProTech, Spyderco, this is a great place because their prices are typically the same as what you're going to find at like Blade HQ or something, but you get a Lynch Northwest deep carry clip with your knife. If you order from them, you automatically get a titanium Lynch Northwest clip.
That's a smart business move for them.
So it's a great place to check before. They do have clips for the Freak. I need to get one for my mini Freak, homie. They have them there.
I gotta grab some more water, man.
Yeah, I highly recommend Lynch Northwest. There's no affiliate link or code. I'm not trying to make any money off of them. They're up here in Washington State. I just like the company. I like the people. Yeah, we've got some Instagram carries to share real quick. Let's pop through those.
Hope we see some green.
So Gareth is showing the clip that's been anodized by Jimmy Crow on his custom bug out. Today's carry for Gareth. We got another Jimmy Crow special, the Artisan Apache. We got the Pickled Seal Warhog. We got a Tenable Wraith L. We got a Stub 2.0. I know where you got that, brother, and that, brother. We got a Blood Eagle over there. Knife Nut 69. Oh, Mr. Designs. Yeah, that looks dope. What we get from here. One Moon sent the Artisan Accelerator, and I have one of these tack knives warnies. Mine is red. And his beautiful Aussie. Such a good looking pupper. Robin Dahlem. Ooh.
I recognize that, Hank.
Yeah, and that Pry.
Oh yeah, and the Pry.
I was gonna say you should recognize that.
I was seeing my stuff.
So you made this, Hank?
Yeah.
That is dope. I like it.
The first ones I ever made, though. So I sent it to him. That's great.
And then
when I saw the pry bar.
Whoops. All right, that looks like we are caught up at the moment. Let's stop sharing this.
Yeah, have you ever looked at our website before?
We're gonna do that right now on screen.
Yeah, no, y'all are talking about.
Yeah, y'all are coming with us. So we got, ooh, look at that chef knife. Oh, that's some beautiful Damascus. We got sold out knives.
Yeah, they're mostly all sold out, but
yeah, no, I understand that you're working on a whole big batch like we were talking about.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put the Hanks and stuff on here as well?
Yeah, I am. I wanted to get to where I was happy with what I was making before I did that. So I think they're coming real soon.
I really like this Cayuse pattern.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Fun one.
I like the wood.
So who's doing the sheaths?
That would be me. I do all
the leather and the Kydex?
Yep.
She does Krydex.
Krydex. I call it Krydex.
we're gonna get her a stamp for the leather loop she puts on them and put a little something on it, like maybe a teardrop or something.
But yeah, I'm not a fan. I wasn't a fan of Kydex. I really, really like leather. I think it's classy. I think it's awesome. But I do get the need for the Kydex. So I did pivot a little. I said I would never make Kydex, but now I am. So, you know. But I did add, instead of a soft loop, my soft loop is a leather loop because I feel like that makes it a little bit more classy, you know. And a little
it does.
Awesome. So
what is up, Fabster Run?
What up?
I just got my Noxes in. I haven't even had a chance to record anything with it, but I have been playing with it on this live, homie, and I definitely dig it. So Fabster Run, one of my homies from the Netherlands, is the designer of the Geoknife Noxes right here.
Okay.
And I really love the way this blade looks.
yeah, I do too.
I like those cuts for the. I don't know what it's called, but for the finger flicking.
Yeah.
Kind of like a. I want to say. I don't even know what I want to say right now.
The Fuller.
Yeah, the Fuller. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, I am breaking in the washers right now, homie. I put a drop of oil in it. I put a drop of green slick in it. I haven't taken it apart yet because I just got it. And it is sharp, by the way. As soon as I got it, as I was dropping a little bit of green slick in it, it got me. But yeah, I'm breaking in the washers right now. It's already getting smoother. And I prefer a crossbar lock knife to be on washers. For sure. And yeah, it's mine now. Yeah, it claimed me immediately. KRAZY EDC. What is up, brother?
Well, he was saying that because you were trying to think of Fuller. Yeah.
Got it.
Good to see you. We was talking about you earlier as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Biohazard does some sick blades. Yeah, another fun one from my homie Fabster Run. You got to check this one out. Since we were talking about fixies, his first design was the Molesec Noise. And first off, Molesec killed the sheath. The clip that they put on it is one of the best factory ones that I have received for either pocket dropper or waistband carry. But this is the Noise.
What?
Whoa, that's wild.
I like those scales too.
Yeah, these are a copper foil in purple resin.
Yeah.
And then he had a couple of there were 2 G10 options as well. But this is a pocket sword. Like, it's chunky. I love the pommel on it. It feels like a pocket sword. But you got a hella useful sheep's foot. Got the bottle opener for your beers.
Dang, that's
Is
cool.
that a pry bar on the back?
It can be. It's also a bit of a
window breaker.
Well, yeah, we'll call it a glass breaker. Attitude adjuster, whatever you want to call it.
And it almost
let's see.
Could be used as a bottle opener too.
Ooh, we got to brand new American gifting a membership to Kripple Krew Inc. that went to Gene Montana. Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. Thank you for the support, brand new American. I truly appreciate you. We will do an acoustic salute with last year's budget knife of the year. This is the Arcade Light Shark Lock Acoustics. Appreciate your support, brother. Always. And then I also saw Matt Conklin, member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 2 months, says TSKFS. This community rocks. It absolutely does. I'm going to give you an acoustic salute with the first knife I ever reviewed, the Kaiser Mini Roach. A knife that definitely claimed me more than once. Here it is by the mic. I appreciate your support, Matt. So I'm not a big fan of like fake noisemakers on live streams. I get annoyed by those repetitive noises very easily.
Yeah.
So I prefer to do a flag wave and a knife acoustic salute.
I like
We're
it.
here for knife acoustics. Everybody dropping those badass emojis, welcoming our newest member and supporting Matt Conklin. Thank you guys. Look at that badass wall. And look at the signature zip. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Hey, have a great day, David Giudici. I hope it goes well, my brother.
We got one right here too.
For sure, Bear. What it do? What it do? Good to see you. Yeah, no kazoo for me, for sure. Noxious Bit, you in the first minutes too? Yeah, it comes sharp. Scooter Johnson, what's up? How much money did we refuse? I think you mean raise.
Yep.
So, folks, the auction itself, just the auction we did Saturday night, raised $42.69 on the auction knives, but over $4,500, including shirts and chips and such.
Wow.
Plus, you can still get the t-shirts and you can still get your waffle spots for the Winter Blade Factor. And we still have the event Friday the 19th where we are drawing for that Winter Blade Factor. So we're still going, folks. And don't forget that Clayton and Cathy raised $310 Saturday for Blade Walker and for Laura. That was amazing, guys.
Yeah,
really amazing.
Happy to do
and
it.
I also want to remind folks that this Sunday on Barbie's stream, there is one more auction to help raise money for William Hornboster's sister Laura.
Yeah, I think he's got what, 5 knives? I think he's auctioning.
I think they got
Something like
donated a bunch of knives.
Yeah, they actually had more than that.
Yeah, I think they're getting more in as probably as we speak. So.
Yeah. Kelly's dropping that t-shirt links, folks. If you want your Guardians of the Blade Exceed t-shirt with the Blade Walker logo on front, you can get those through Friday. And then all proceeds go to our brother Blade Walker. Those shirts will not be available again after this Friday.
I'm still trying to figure out who everybody is on them. I've gotten most of them. I think there's 3. I don't know yet.
I can pull it up and show y'all. I'll do it right here. Boz Beast. All right, man. I appreciate you, Boz. Boz just ordered the new shirt, a coffee mug, and a hoodie from the Kripple Krew Gear Corner. Much appreciated. Let me share this image real quick.
All right, we'll see how good I am.
And we're gonna start from left to right. Let's see if I can give this the full. There we go. So on the left, far left with the shield, that's a Viking. That's BEEDC because the B sexy.
Yep.
Behind him is Titanium Justin with the donut ring.
Okay.
You got Jimmy Crow right in front of him. I'm crouched right here with the Ultim Cane. Next to me is Bloominati Effin' Ninja. Right here in purple, we have Trish Mo Patty EDC.
Okay.
Here in the front, the Invisible Man, that's Spook Effin' Doozle. Directly behind him is War Room EDC. Behind War Room is Robo Steve-O, Sasquatch with a leg.
I didn't get that one.
Just to his right, the Sailor. That's Darkwater Actual.
Didn't get that
We
one.
got our Aussie here. I think everybody can figure out that's Gareth.
Yep.
We have Kelly White right here with the monkey fist. And then my logo is currently covering. Let me drop my logo for a second. Because it's covering our blind man. That is Derek for real.
That's who it was. Okay. I should have gotten that one.
So, folks, now you know who's on the Guardian shirt.
That's awesome.
Awesome work by my brother Bluminati.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
that's great. I
And
didn't even see Mo Patty in there.
yep, Mo Patty's in there.
Mama Mo.
Yeah, that's Robo. That's why he's got the leg. There will be 11 plus knives Sunday. Each will have a video this week on Barbie's channel. Hell yeah.
I'll be there.
It's Dog One. What it do?
Come here.
Kodiak Edge. What's going on, my man? Good to see you.
Yeah,
I don't think I've missed anybody, but I'm just double checking.
I don't know.
Yeah. Bluminati really did a killer job on it, Mrs. DVD. He
for sure.
as he was expanding it and sharing it with us, we were just looking at like, damn, how you come up with this stuff, Blue?
That's pretty cool.
Blue's the one that made the logo, our thumbnail, and the text, the picture that's behind us right now, the TNT with Burning Stables Forge.
Oh, really?
Illuminati did that for me last night.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, bro.
I was like, hey, I got Burning Stables Forge on. Would you mind? And of course, I'm a last minute person, so I waited until yesterday to ask him, even though we knew this was going to go on for over a week.
Yeah.
But he still hit me up really quickly, and he was like, "Does this work?" I was like, "That's perfect."
Oh, I love it. Yeah, and your original one, you said your son did that?
The very, very first logo. So let me grab where should be right here.
Cool.
So in the beginning, he took a handicap like logo, put a skull on it. Come on. And here, let me actually put this on screen. And then, put a knife in the hand.
I love it.
Nice.
And then I told him that I wanted, and my son also got me this knife for Christmas a couple of years ago. So this has been like the channel knife for quite a while.
That's awesome.
And I also wanted a cane guy because I'm not in a wheelchair. But my original logo came because I have a GIMP tag in my, for the vehicle. I have a GIMP plate on my Harley, and I wanted the GIMP logo. And then he sent me a stick figure with a cane and a knife, and Bluminati took it and ran with it. And all the logos that I'm using have been done by Blue. And so it was like, it was definitely a progression, and my son helped out with it, and then Blue took it and just killed it.
That's rad.
Great.
A little collaborative.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you doing, Trent?
He's trying to get on camera again.
Yeah.
Mick Effin Ranger, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? What's up?
What's up, my guy?
Show him his knife.
Oh yeah, Mick. I haven't shipped it out yet, but yeah, Mick, there's your knife. There it is. Here's your zip.
That
buddy.
looks so dope.
Right. The wood's wild how pink it is, like just naturally that color.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it looks really awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the donation knife, and Mr. Ed Harrison did his thing.
Wow, that's awesome.
Folks, Ed Harrison, I mean, this entire community is amazing, but Ed Harrison is one special type of person.
He is.
I told Mrs. TBD to watch for Ed Harrison because there was going to be auctions, and I knew Ed Harrison was going to put out that money. And between yours and ours, I don't want to say how much
Yeah, I know.
he has spent, but let's just say you could buy you could probably get a couple of Rocksteads for that money.
Yeah.
Or
You know, or
You could get a
or-
couple
or-
of you could get multiple Donnie Bless Ripleys for the amount that Ed Harrison has dropped, folks.
Oh, I'm on the vapor now. It was
The vapor. The vapor has always been my number one from Donnie.
Yep.
A vapor with camo carbon scales. The
Oh.
Ripley is dope. The Ripley is dope, and B&A has the coolest Ripley ever.
Yeah.
Have you seen his chest buster Ripley?
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
For, B&A.
War Room has a fantastic Ripley as well, but the chest buster is my favorite. But
I think that the mini Ripley is nice too.
The mini Ripley is sick, but the vapor I still prefer.
Yeah. That's my
The
favorite.
vapor blade shape just does it for me.
The one that B&A got though, I mean, I told him, I was like, that's a piece of work right there, buddy.
Yeah, that chest buster Ripley is nuts.
Yeah, that's insane.
But B&A, shoot me a picture of it real quick, please. I know you have before, but it's going to be way back in my messages. Yeah, Cruel Wear. That's so dope.
You get bit?
Almost got bit. Almost. They tried.
I kind of feel the same, throat goat, and that might change on the next version. On the next time the Guardians do, because this won't be the last time, folks.
Oh.
The Guardians of the Bladed Sea are going to be continuing to work to try to help members of this amazing community, and help pull you guys all together. And so you will see it again. It's not something we're going to try to do like every month or anything like that, because we don't want to. You're not trying to flood people, but as people in this community need it, we will be doing it more.
I think it's great. I think it's really cool. I mean, this community it is nuts, because there's a lot of different communities out there, and I don't think that any of them are even close.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. This isn't, again, like I said to you guys earlier, it's not something I ever would have expected to find on the internet.
Right.
Us either. I mean,
we went into YouTube with like not really knowing. Like I watch knife makers and stuff, and that's my thing. And it's just kind of that's been what I've always done. And then we were trying to just get the name out there, and so we started doing more. Trying to figure out ways, and so we started doing some videos and stuff. And then the next thing you know, we were in this whole community. I sent one knife to Big Red EDC, and then I was that was my first live experience, like chatting even with Big Reds. And then I sent him, I was just like joking around. I was like, not joking around, but I was like, I'll send you a knife to give away. I was like, this guy buys knives and gives them away. What is he doing? I was like, I'll make you a knife. So we did, and then here came the YouTube community. I mean, the EDC community has been wild.
Absolutely. I do want to say, Ron Dobbins, that is amazing. I appreciate that. And that's right, Gareth. The next recipient, the next person that the Guardians raise money for won't know it's for them until it's too late for them to tell us no.
Yeah.
Just like Blade Walker had no idea until we posted a week ahead of time.
And that's why y'all are keeping it super hush hush. And I think that's why.
Yes, people will stop you.
Yeah, because
the recipient that nobody, people think that it's charity,
right.
And nobody wants charity, but it's not. This community is, part of my language, fucking amazing, and supports each other. And what it is it's friends helping friends. It's not charity. But if you tell somebody, hey, we're gonna raise some money for you, if you told me that, I'd be like, no, you're not.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's other people that need it. I'd be like, no, you're not. And that's what most people would do. So no, nobody will know until it's too late. Scooter Johnson, new member of Kripple Krew, Inc. Welcome to the crew, homie. Let's give you a Spotted Coat, Paramilitary 2, Warncliffe Rendition, acoustic salute by the mic.
Sorry, I'm eating, y'all.
I really thwacks with those aluminum scales.
Yeah,
This CTS XHP I did not. I must have wiped some of the wax off of the spine because you can see I've got a little bit of patina starting along the spine. I'll wipe that off with some Wicked Clean. But none on the blade because the Wicked Wax is held.
What is that?
CTS XHP.
I didn't even know what that is, man.
Spyderco.
No,
Yeah, it's a Spyderco Paramilitary 2, Warncliffe.
What's the steel though?
CTS XHP.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that steel. Is it a high carbon steel or?
It's supposed to be like a very souped up version of D2.
Okay.
It has screaming edge retention and it holds an edge like crazy. I had Boston Blade Works put an edge on this one when I traded for it, and it is a laser.
Yeah.
It's, besides custom edges, it's the sharpest knife I own.
Wow.
And you know, the PM2 Warnies, they don't make them anymore. So I had to have the Warnie version. I'm horny for Warnies, as y'all know.
Oh,
But now I really need a Tonto. I need a damn Tonto. I had a line on one at the end of last year, but then got ghosted on it.
they make that version in a Tonto?
Yeah, they make not that steel. They made them in S30V, and then Blade HQ had an M4 exclusive, and the M4 is what I really, really want. What I really, really want. So tell me what I want. But that's the one I really want. But I would take an S30V. I'm really hoping because Spyderco is about to drop some Magna Cut exclusives, but they're giving away a Tonto. So I'm really hoping they're bringing the Tonto back because I need to get it in my collection. Rachel Jordan, member for 2 months. Hell yeah. Thank you for your support. You can have a magnificent beast. Acoustic salute. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. Now, this is very true, folks. It's not just about raising money. Mentals are more important than people give them credit for. And this community is an amazing spot to help with your mentals. Yeah. You know, when I broke my neck again and I became permanently disabled at before I was 40, it did a number on my mentals. Especially during the day when the kids would be at school and the wife would be at work. Yeah. You know, there were some times it got bad. I was a dick. I was probably hell to live with. And I found the knife community by accident. I was watching Pew videos for cordless hole punchers, and 704 Gear or 704 Tactical was showing some knives. And then he started 704 Gear, and YouTube recommended G-Ball. And I started with G-Ball and Stasa, Wayne Sharp World, Knife Beater, and Lefty. And started watching the stuff, and then kind of popped into lives and was lurking a lot. Yeah. But in the G-Ball lives, I started chatting with people, and the community was just so awesome to chat with. And I started thinking about, I've been disabled for 3 years by then, and it's like I need something to do. And so I got encouraged to start a knife channel, and this community, wow, the reception that I have received from this community, it's still humbling and blows me away to this day. But talk about, having something to do each day, something to try to get better at each day, something to, create a creative output and to try to grow it. This community made such a difference in my mentals, helped me so much, and helped my family because I'm a nicer person because of it.
For sure.
And so we are definitely here. If anybody ever needs to talk, anybody that you saw on that Guardians t-shirt, you can reach out to. But truly, almost anybody in this community will take the time to stop and talk with you if you need to.
For sure.
So your mentals are important for years.
Yeah, I try to.
Yeah, see, Mikey Trails, this community's helped him stay clean. That's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, staying sober is fantastic. Yeah. Community helped me so much past few months after I broke up with my girl. Yes. See, so many things can screw up your mentals.
Yeah.
And the Pew community would not help the way that this community does.
Well, it's just like even hearing Mick the other day on our live talking about his daughter had a broken heart, and man, I just felt for him. I felt for him so much, but you know, it's everybody needs somebody every once in a while. And I think for Clayton especially, you know, it's hard. It's been hard, and he can't get out of this garage. He has to work. And so it's nice for him to just be able to cut on. I mean, so when I leave, sometimes that's what he does a lot, because he just turns on the live because he knows there's going to be people there.
Yeah,
exactly.
I like, no one knows what I went through, you know, my struggles the last few years, you know, and even getting into this, and like what I've been going through in the shop, just trying to get a small business going in a flooded market, you know. And then we hit the YouTube world, and then started seeing people, and people started reaching out to me, and I'm like, man, like these people are being really nice to me. And then they want to gift me something, or they want to just talk to me. And I'm like, man, like, so, you know, so like it was a big deal for me to start saying that. And I know that you do it too. And I didn't really know that you did it, but like I try to do it into my lives, you know, check your mental health. And, you know, if you need someone, call someone or call me, I'll talk to you, you know. So I'm always there to talk to anyone, you know. And I've talked to a few people, just they were going through some stuff, and we chatted it out, you know. And it's nice to do and help people, because, you know, I need people to call me every now and then. You know, there's a few people in the community that have called me, and they just check on me when I'm going through stuff they know, and they just reach out, and it helps me a great deal, man. So it's really nice.
It's truly crazy how I said it earlier, but it's not something you would expect to find on the internet nowadays.
No. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, we've been blown away. I mean, we've only been doing this for 6 months, you know, and like the last 3 months have really been the busiest. So it's like insane how much so it's like overwhelming sometimes. Like, I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like I've shed a couple tears in my lives just because I was like, what is happening? Like, it's just the love. It's wild.
Yeah, and it's all so kind. There's not any hate. There's just so much like uplifting and
yes, exactly.
Yeah, I told Kathy, I was like, here come the haters. We're starting YouTube. And I don't think I've had like maybe one comment on all my videos that was kind of, and it wasn't even that bad. It was just like kind of giving me a hard time. And I was like, I kind of appreciate that because I don't mind it, you know?
Yeah. If I do if I want to bring some hater comments, I'll do like a bug out beater video. Like, calling something the bug out beater just to bring out the Benchmade boys, or, a Leatherman beater, Leatherman is dead. Long live Rock Toll, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just to have fun with the algorithm by getting the fanboys to go off. But other than that, unless it's something like that where I know it's going to happen and I'm actually actively courting it,
right?
Yeah.
The comments are almost always overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah,
they are, man. They're always like, I mean, I dub myself the worst knife reviewer guy, you know, because I'm doing knife reviews and like I like to make knives. I don't know a lot about knives. I just like to make them, but I'm learning when I do those knife reviews. They might not be the best, but I'm learning a lot about knives. So it's kind of helping me grow, my knowledge, which is fun. And I just think it's fun, like to be kind of goofy on a knife review too, because I can barely flick. So if I can flick a knife, that's my gimmick. I'm like, if I can flick it, you can flick it. Like, but it's pretty fun.
But yeah, there's just so many people like that. You feel like they're literally your family. Like it's crazy.
Yes. Yeah. It's the support that you get is just unbelievable.
And everybody's all over the place, all over. And that makes it so too.
not just like spread out all over the country,
Right.
but these streams get worldwide. We've got Gareth from South Africa. We've got 2 from the Netherlands on here. Leon normally pops in from France. We have people from South Germany that pop in. I have people pop in from Russia and Ukraine, Thailand, India.
I had someone from Turkey
And some of them stay in chat and become Kripple Krew forever.
Right. It's pretty incredible. And then if you ever go anywhere, you're probably gonna know somebody there.
Sure. Yeah, Blade Show West was a blast.
Yeah. Well, it's like Barbie and Rolf. Rolf used to, I think, live in Charleston.
He used to live in Mount Pleasant.
In Mount Pleasant, where we live. And he was asking us about an old bar that used to be there years ago. And we were like, whoa, how do you remember that? Like, that's crazy. So it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it truly is a crazy that this community comes together the way it does from everywhere over, all because of man's oldest tool.
Right.
Well, maybe second. I guess a club probably came first.
Right?
But right after a club, we started putting sharp things on a handle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Some sinew and an antler and an arrowhead. That's great. Yeah,
this is done by a flint napper in Utah who uses all local materials.
Wow.
I've always
and it reminds me, that as far as we have come, we haven't come all that far.
Clayton says that all the time. Clayton's always like, we're not reinventing the wheel here. It was just
Yeah, I'm just putting different colors on it and different shaping it differently. It's not too much different,
Yeah,
there's a reason why they look the way they do because they work.
It's still something sharp and something to hold it with.
Yep. Dang.
It's not like it's flying out of your arm.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
And that's what cracks me up with the people that the shape police, the ones that see something and instantly say, "Oh, that looks like."
Yeah. That looks.
It's like, come on, there is only so many combinations of blade shape and handle shape that we can put together. Look for the differences, not the similarity you see in shape first.
Exactly, man. And it's hard because, I can sit over here and draw this wild knife, but is it going to perform like a proper knife? No, it might look wild, but what's the performance? We're making a performance item here. You want it to work and be proper, but I don't know. Do your best, right?
Yeah.
And everybody still has their own style.
100%. Design language is so important.
Yep. And it could be something really small, but it's their style and nobody else does it. And I think that's what's so great.
I mean, taking a little problem and then just curving the tip up to make it look kind of snakish and then calling it pit viper. It's like, it's got a lot of motley shapes and features to it, but when it's done, it's going to be a different knife,
Yes.
And I'm comparing to my own knife, it's like, oh yeah, that's a motley. Well, no, it's really not though, because it got 1/4 inch shorter, it got slimmer, and now it has a different tip. It's a different knife.
That's a big, just the length and thickness, it makes it massively different.
For sure.
Yes, certain lines and shapes are popular because they look good and work well. Yes,
I agree.
We've been using the shapes for a long time for a reason.
Yeah, but I think that's why, like I've said before, there's plenty of room in the community because everybody has their different style, and it may be the same knife, but putting a different style, putting your own little flair on it. Like Aries does his beads. I think that's so cool. I think it makes his knives unique. I think that having that little feature, I know it's not easy to do. I mean, I know that just from working with Clayton, but that's an Aries signature right there.
Yeah, I love it. It's Lagatha's glows in the dark. It has glow in the dark carbon fiber. Got the matching one on Agape.
Yeah, it's so neat, and I think that extra little bit, it sets it apart. Because you can get it.
Yes, to look the throat goes. That's the way that I approach it. You look for the differences, not the similarities, because that's what's going to set the knife apart.
Yep.
You know, we've been using drop points and tontos and worn clips forever for a reason, but definitely look to see what the knife maker or designer did differently than what you're used to.
And that's always the thing, is like making a knife. Like I'm like, what? All right, so I got the shape, I got the knife, I made the knife. Now what can I do to make the knife better and better and better and better and better as it goes along? You know?
Yes, absolutely.
And listening,
keep improving your craft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, like Kelly got her knife. I was like, what was wrong with it? What didn't you like? Tell me so I can do better. You know, and she's, you know, Kelly's. I appreciate her honesty, you know, and that's why I asked her specifically, because some people just be like, oh, it's great, and not really tell you the truth. You know, you want to hear the truth. So
yeah, no, that is something that one of the reasons that I have a few people that send me prototypes is because I'm willing to take a look at it and tell them what I think should be changed before production.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying that they always take my advice.
For sure.
But I'm just like, hey, if, you know, if this was a production knife, this is what I would be talking about on the negative side in a review. And if you just did this, you know, it'd make it better.
Yeah.
And so, and everybody, just even like custom knife makers, you can look at one of your older knives and one of your newer knives and look at your plunge grind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that. I mean, you can find where you've improved your game, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. 110%.
Well,
I look at certain knives, I'm just like, whoa, I was sending them out like that. I would never do that now, you know, like that's the best that I could do at that time. And that's what I'm always trying to do, is the best that I can do currently. You
Rolf
know,
says jimping.
Yeah, jimping turned into like, you know, I didn't do any jimping. Now I'm like doing all kinds of jimping. But, you know, it was, you know, I asked Kelly, and Kelly was like, you know, your jimpings needs to get a little bit better. And I totally already knew, and I agreed. And so, like, you know, this batch coming out, the jimps are better. But what I did was I changed it. Instead of trying to master a 1/2-inch file all the way down a 4-inch or 3-inch blade, you know, I kind of broke it up a bit where you get like 2 jimps, you know,
yes.
on the blade. So, you know, because you get it at different spots. You get it there and you get it there. You know, so it's like it works, and it doesn't have to be, because it's hard to line that little line up, and it doesn't always want to line up.
Sure.
So, and then it turns in, and you can't really go back from there. You're just taking off the knife. So it's like, how can you alleviate that problem? You know, so that's why I started doing that. And then, you know, like doing a little bit smaller, like on the Lemmy, you know, I got them a little close together where they think they should be on that knife, you know. So it's just learning different things and tricks and kind of fixing the problems, but making better solutions, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ron Dobbins, have a great day. Much love, brother. Much love. Hey, Thomas, what's up? Blessed EDC. Good to see you, homie. BNA is asking, how thin can you get a forge blade at the spine?
How thin can I get a forge?
So your blade stock thickness.
Like out of the forge or from the grinder, there's, you know, I can hand forge it pretty thin. I usually stop around 1/8 of an inch because I don't want to get really bad warps. If you go like that, this chef knife, the one that you saw in the picture on the website, that one I ground down to about 1/8 of an inch down the spine, or down the blade edge, you know, and then the tip was just so tapered to a point. And then, you know, heat treating that was a big risk because it could have came out like a snake, you know. And
sure.
So I try to keep them a little thicker in the heat treat. So it's like, if that's the question, but if it's me grinding them, I'm like trying now. Lately, I've been going to 0. And
word
edge.
So on when you have something that thin, like a chef's knife, what's up, Trio 4? Good to see you, homie. When you had something like that chef knife, something that thin, after you pull it out of the heat treat, do you cool it between plates to keep it flat?
No, not usually. Sometimes I'll put it in between like angle iron and the vise just to keep it flat. and then put it in the tempering oven. If it's got a little bit of warp, I can put it in there and like put a penny underneath it or a quarter or something and kind of get a little bit of pry on it, just overextend it a little bit. And in that temper, it might come out. And if it doesn't, I got a carbide ball peen hammer that really is magical. I did that on my live yesterday and kind of showed people what was going on, which is insane how it works. I don't really understand it, but it straightens your blades out.
Hell yeah.
Like, I don't know. On the, like any of these knives, like, it's 1/8" steel stock. They're my stock removal knives. So I don't forge everything. I have stock removal because I have something that's more affordable. And if I'm going to forge, I'm doing Damascus. But all this stuff comes at that 1/8 of an inch. Sometimes I get a little bigger. And then I heat treat at that stage, and then I grind after heat treat.
Mm-hmm. Did you see?
I'm gonna let you guys have this. Keep the screen for a minute. There's somebody knocking at my door. I'll be right back.
You're good.
Yeah, Rolf, I've heard that before about pointing north. But the problem is that I don't know how much it really works, because like, how are you going to point? You got to have it like that, and then you're going to have it on something that's cooler, and then it's going to be held out by something that's cooler. So a lot of it'll come. It's just like, honestly, when I get warps, it's right here in this area, right in here. And the problem, and like what it was really happening, is the cooling of the steel is cooling different here than here and here, because the mass is different. So when it cools faster here, it wants to suck the blade up a little bit. And these are hidden. These are in plate quench. So they're clamped down tight in a flat plate. And when you pull them out, it just springs back out. So with the ball peen hammer, it works really well with the carbide ball peen.
One Moon was saying, have you tried a checkered file for pew-pews?
For pew-pews? I have not checked a checkering file for pew-pews, but my buddy just sent me one that's a 1-inch long checkering file. And it's made in Italy. It's I forget the name of the company, Gaston or something like that. But are you talking about width? If you're talking about width, yeah, I think the inch is maybe the widest, but I would like to see some different jimp styles, because I do these, like my aggressive jimping, I do with a file. And we get in there, and then I'm gonna basically grind all these, and it'll be like little pyramids, and be a lot softer than that aggressiveness. But but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I think that there's other, because Rolf said jimping, more dang jimping.
More dang jimping. It's like my new least favorite thing to do is jimping, but
it's not bad anymore. I mean, you got it pretty good now.
It's just when I line up like something that's that long, it's hard to keep those teeth in line because they're so small, and they also break out of the file. So like you'll have a little bit of movement side to side, but I'm getting better. That was my first run. So
apologies for that.
No problem.
Fine.
Somebody trying to sell renewal crap. We've been getting a lot of that lately.
Yeah,
and it's funny. Take it easy, Scooter. Good to see you, my man.
Your Harley warranty is overdue.
Yeah, people come, and as soon as I open the door and I see him, I'm like, hey, I'm not interested. Thank you, though. Have a nice day. And then they'll start. Oh yeah, but well. I was like, and I repeat, hey, have a nice day.
Yeah.
About like that. And then if they try to talk again, I crack the door and let the dog pop the head out.
Right.
But Wiggles was very proud of herself because Saint was out back at the moment. So she protected Daddy all alone. So she was very proud of herself.
Can you tell me what the green knife is at the top?
This one?
Yes, sir.
This is the Flightanium Arcade Light. It has the shark lock, which I know isn't your favorite lock.
Yeah.
But this is my favorite budget knife of 2025. They have multiple colors of these scales, but it's Flightanium in the arcade. So all of the arcade accessories from Flightanium work on this.
Oh, nice.
So this one is going to get purple titanium backspacer, purple titanium pocket clip, purple tie hardware, and black titanium thumb studs with purple tritium in them. So it'll be like jokered out.
I
But
just don't know
these
if I-
are,
Can you adjust the springs in the shark locks?
you can take it out and adjust it if you want. You can either compress it or straighten it out a little bit. I never bother. I just, when you first get one, you want to break it in a bit.
Yeah, I think that's maybe my problem. I made my fingers just not used to it yet,
Yeah, you have to develop thin finger.
Yeah.
With either the Shark Lock or the Super Lock by Snex 10, like the Civivi Vision FG.
Ooh, I like that blade.
Yeah, this was my #1 budget knife of 2024.
Oh, I love that.
The Civivi Vision FG has Snex's Super Lock, which works similar to a Shark Lock. But yeah, you have to develop a bit of thin finger, is what I call it. Mama Loot, old school rockin' what it do.
What's up, Mama Lou?
But the Shark Lock is by far my favorite lock. My newest one is the Nano Shark, an anniversary gift, or the Razor Shark, an anniversary gift from my homeboy Boss Beast. This is the Dimco makes the Nano Shark, but then this is that with a utility blade. So it's the Razor Shark. And not only is this my favorite box opener, but this is my new flying knife, because if I'm going to fly, I'll just take out the blade. I bring this with me. I still have a fidget. And if I land and my luggage doesn't make it, I can go throw a razor blade in this from any store real quick and have a Shark Lock.
I heard you say that. I was like, that's a great idea, because Rolfman and Harvey just sent me the Kaiser Bear.
Yes, yeah, the Yudi Bear.
Yeah.
That's another great one for flying. This is what I flew with for last month's trip to Arizona. I took the blade, and I still have it out at the moment because I was showing it. But I took the blade out of just a button lock utility knife that I had. But now it'll be my Shark Lock.
Yeah. That's brilliant. I mean, I was watching videos. I told Clayton about people that said you can buy a box of like the TSA knives that were confiscated.
Yes.
I ended up somehow getting into watching like 3 hours of that. Like I just went on and on and on. I'm like, what am I doing? And all of the videos, there was maybe 3 knives that were even worth.
Yes, it's almost all trash. Yeah. It's almost all trash. Yeah. But then they'll find like 3 gems.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab some more Shark Locks real quick, because this is by far
first.
My favorite locking system.
Shark Locks here. Give me some tips.
Yeah, so the AD 20.5 is what really started me on the Shark Lock journey. And I need to clean that Tonto. I have one more. Where are you? Should be right here.
That's my issue with mine.
Where'd I put the basic beach? Oh, there it is. This one's still a basic beach because I haven't put the scales on this one yet, but this is the next one to get customized so that I have a clip point now. But 480 20.5s, the Dimco Shark Cub is one of my favorite 5th pocket knives ever.
See, that's what
it's the sliciest Dimco, and this is smoked Ultim. You have a Shark Cub right there. It's a dope knife. That's like, the slicer
when I pull
blade.
Back like that. See, I'm pulling as hard as I can with my finger right now, and it's not detaching. It took all that. And look at my finger right now.
Maybe you need to get a better angle on the way you're pulling it, or take it apart and clean it. They're so easy to take apart and put back together. A Shark Lock is one of the easiest systems to work on. But yeah, I have 4 80 20.5s, a Shark Cub, a Razor Shark, and then 2 Shark Locks from Flightanium. The Arcade Lite, which is the budget version, and then the Arcade Pro and full tie and 20 CV.
Yeah, that one's a Tonto.
And like you can buy the 20 CV Tonto blade to put on this one if you want. Everything in the arcade system is interchangeable.
That's
The
cool.
the regular arcades come in S35B in with aluminum scales and inlays right here. Then all the inlays are swappable. This one has tie inlays, but I'm probably going to put Ultim inlays in it. Big surprise, right? And so they have the first one was S35E in aluminum, and those range from like depending on the sale, 139 up to 180. Then they dropped the budget version, and these are like $90 after discount code. And this is my number one budget knife of last year by far, hands down. And then they dropped the Pro, and these are like $250 before discount.
Yeah, I really like that Tonto.
Yeah, but I am a Shark Lock simp, and
Thank you, Baskies.
I need very, very many more because I want my top production grails are an AD20 compact Sayax, the big American made, and I want the new 8022. Those are insane as well. Yeah, you need to pull back and up.
Yeah, that's what I just did because I was just pulling back, so that makes
you pull back and up a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I went
and it makes it much easier.
Yeah,
you got it now.
Yeah,
and sometimes just a drop of oil makes it even better.
Yeah, when I pull back up on that, I can see, there's some crusty on there. So maybe
and here's an easy way to get used to it is also use the fin to launch it out.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll get you more used to pulling back at the right angle.
Lessons.
There we go.
Lessons.
There we go. See, it is not stiff. You thought it was all stiff.
Right? Yeah, that up movement really changes the game on that.
Yes. It's not nearly as rough on your finger. You will still develop a little bit of fin finger. Yeah. But as long as you're pulling back and up, it's very easy. Yeah, old dog, new tricks. That's right. That's right. Well, that's the thing about this world. We're always learning. Always learning.
Yeah, it's working now,
I mean, I couldn't even flick a knife 3 months ago.
Yeah, right.
I hear you, Thomas. Me and you both are on the Tonto lives.
Yeah, I was not the biggest fan of Tontos for a while. And then, they started dropping so many good-looking compound ground Tontos.
Yeah.
And the first one that really got me hooked was a couple of years ago for anniversary. Mrs. Deadly, knowing I'm a Damn Designs fan, when Damn Designs dropped the Mad Tonto with Kaiser, she got me this. And that compound grind.
Yeah, I've really been wanting to do that, man.
Fell in love with.
Yeah, that's nice.
I want to do a model
and
like that.
This, ever since this, my collection has grown with quite a bit more Tontos, but
I love that.
For me, it really has to have that compound grind, and I prefer an American Tonto, one that either drops or clips down to where you get a lower primary tip. I'm not as big of a fan of a Japanese Tonto, but if it's done well, I still love them. Like North Mountain Blades Chop series, their Tontos are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And compound ground.
Like it.
But yeah, I definitely became more of a Tonto fan since starting the channel and handling so many, dope Tontos.
Yeah, I don't know. I love Tonto.
This is my favorite hard use knife.
I really been
the Dwayne Dwyer designed North Mountain Blades BB&M, like a Strider but better.
Yeah.
This thing is nuts. But yeah, I definitely they have grown on me a lot since I first started the channel. I'm still horny for warnies. I love sheep's foot and that kind of tweener, that sheep cliff or worn foot. That's I like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna probably have to cut out and go pick up my little girl here in a minute.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with us. Is there any questions anybody has for Kathy before she bounces?
Mm-hmm.
I have a sticker drawn for the head,
Yeah,
John.
you answer your question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one more bathroom break. That's peel.
Roger that.
Rip me a cig real quick, and I'll be right back.
That's something I don't miss. I smoked for 25 years, and I was able to quit with tobacco pouches, nicotine pouches.
Yeah.
And that's what I prefer now.
Clayton swears he tried them, and he swears it gave him the hiccups.
They do it first. They will.
He's like, they make me lightheaded.
The thing is, he probably tried one of the higher milligrams too.
Mm-mm.
If you go 9 or anything 12, because they do make them higher, it'll definitely give you the hiccups until you get used to them. Yeah. But I prefer a 6. I stopped smoking cold turkey, and I realized when I grabbed some of these, I was much less of an ass.
Yeah, I would probably take a vacation if Clayton decided to quit. There's no way. I don't encourage it just because I don't want to deal with them.
Yeah, and then I did even stop nicotine pouches for a little bit, and that I just, I'm nicer and happier with them.
Yeah,
so,
you got it.
And even my dentist was like, "Hey," and my doctor, they're like, "Hey, we'll take it. Yeah. We'll take it if you're done smoking. We're okay with it."
I mean, it's kind of it's some of the vices can be a little worse than smoking, so I ain't complaining. I think that's fine. I do not knife nuts. I don't have any Japanese cloth hanks.
My newest hank has a really sick Japanese cloth.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into getting some of those.
I love really this one. Soft. This is my newest Mad Yako, and it is definitely it's a thicker cloth, but it just looks sick.
Yeah, that is really cool. I need to find some good vintage stores too, because I think that's kind of a cool thing. But like I said, I just started doing it, and
vintage stuff is cool too. Like this is some really old silk. And this is he found this. This is from the 40s.
Wow.
And cashmere. He made this one for me. This one's silk and cashmere.
Well, that's a nice hank right there.
And then where is it? I've got another one here from him that's got some material from the 70s. This one.
Ooh. I love those colors.
No, I like it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Clayton's like, I like it. He loves a fluorescent pink. That neon pink is like his thing.
Yeah, I never thought that I would get into hanks the way I am, but I have to have one now on me at all times, at least one.
And I mean, wearing glasses, I gotta have one. So I started doing the microfiber on the back, and it's great.
That's one of the reasons that I love Mad Yako's hanks so much is the microfiber that he uses is my favorite that I've had for glasses.
Yeah, that's game changer right there. Having that, I mean, I did the cotton, and I'm like, no, you got to have the microfiber. It just
it makes a massive difference.
Yep. All right, fellas.
One more question. Have you been working with Clayton since he went full time?
I'm the one that made him go full time.
Yeah, she's been working with me since before.
Yeah. It's been me and
That's
him.
awesome. What does your husband do?
He's in construction. He does estimating. He's done every part of construction, but him and his brother have a construction company, commercial construction.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, we all busy around here.
Hell yeah.
Right, I'll
appreciate you kicking it with us, Kathy. Hope you have a killer rest of your day.
I'm just so happy I got to come on because I'm a big a DBD fan. So,
Well, I love to hear it.
It's
you know, it's still amazing to me to hear people even say that.
Right. Wow.
Well,
and so I truly appreciate it.
All right, guys. See y'all all later.
Have a killer day.
All right.
He's taking the mic. There we go.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No hot mics over here.
She goes and gets in her car and she starts talking crap about all of us, and we can still hear her.
Yeah. Got it. Oh man. Yeah, she's kind of my rock in the shop, man. She keeps me going. Yeah, it's like when she leaves right at this time every day, I'm just like, all right, well, I'm working by myself. I either crank the music, but yeah, hitting that live button's been really helps, man. Helps a lot.
Hell yeah. Matt Conklin, have a killer rest of your day, homie.
Yeah, she even started putting tags on them, little BSF tags on them. Trying to figure that
those
out.
look cool. I saw the one leather tag that was on the turtle, Hank. That was dope too. But those little printed tags are awesome.
Yeah, you know, we're always trying to figure out how to make things faster and more efficient. You know, it's kind of the name of for business. You know,
and not only is it good for business, but it helps you keep costs lower for the customer.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's the big thing. You know, it's like, you know, the knives, we were basically giving away the leather sheaths and stuff because that's why she started, because I was handing out knives in a bandana. I was like, I got a leather guy if you need a leather sheath. You know, I couldn't wear all the hats, and Kathy started making leather sheaths, and she just dove right into it, man. She's got so good at it in a short amount of time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, seeing the work that I've seen so far, you guys are a fantastic team.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Means a lot.
T's 2 cents, my man. What it do, homie? What it do? Did that N5 Proto get to you yet, my man? Love you, baby. Hey, take it easy, Bluminati. Much love, brother.
All right, Blue.
Have a killer rest of your day.
Here. Everyone was here for Kathy, man. She left and everyone started bailing out.
So, do you still have, because you said you started forging a while ago, like 2018?
Yes, sir.
Do you still have any of those knives? Or did all of them get sold and given away and such?
Yeah, I don't really hold on to things. Like my thing was always, I'm not in the knife keeping business. I'm in the knife selling business, you know? So,
yeah, no, that makes sense.
And I like to give stuff away. And like a lot of my first forged knives, man, they just were giveaways, and I was just giving them to my friends and stuff. But a lot of them are still out there in the wild, and people have been recently, like every now and then they'll post a picture of like one of my old knives, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So I get to see them every now and then.
Awesome. I'm glad it's supposed to be there today. Knife Nut says, no offense, she's easier on the eyes. Mrs. Deadly says she's still here.
But yeah, I just gave stuff away, man. And it's just like, you know, if I'm not happy with it either, you know, it's just like it just sits in a drawer usually.
Yeah.
But we're getting there, man. I'm getting a little better, a little faster. You know, the whole goal of forging and stuff was to get to the Damascus point. So I made a press, and that's really changed my game up a lot. So kind of gives me two sides, you know. I have the stock removal side, and then I have the hand forged knife side, which, you know, can make a little bit more off of and stuff.
Sure. Man, that is T. This is the brand new Tack Knives Magnificent Beast, and this is going to be in my top 5 best budget knives of 2026. I can already tell you that. It's a Kunwu OEM knife, titanium pocket clip, titanium backspacer, 14C, awesome texture. It's a budget version of their premium unnamed, made by Kunwu, and you can get it for $63 after my code. It has one of the best tuned front flippers I have ever felt. I've just been sitting here flicking it with any finger I want. And I think I like it even more than the Sun Spear they dropped in January, the top liner lock that Kunwu did for them. You can get them in green, blue, or black with either this beautiful stonewash or a satin. And they're $63 after my code, homie.
I even like the detail on the clip.
Yeah.
It's a nice little added feature.
Yeah, instead of just being a straight clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job. I mean, you would expect as such from Kunwu, but still, for a $60 knife, this is pretty next level.
Yeah, that's a good looking $60 knife. Might have to give me one of them.
Have a good one, dog one. Good to see you. Yeah, I can already highly recommend this, and I've only had it since yesterday. But yeah, the blue and satin looks really good. Here, I'll share the screen again real quick. I had these up earlier. We're on the premium one, right? There's the premium. There's the intruder that just dropped. Those are gorgeous. But if we go here, we want to go to the Magnificent Beast.
We can only see
named by somebody in the community. And here's the blue and satin T. It looks like it's pretty fire.
You can only see the Guardians of the Blade, you see.
Oh. I wonder why. It's supposed to be. Let me look at something. Why is it not showing? Here we go.
Type it to you. You know, you got me telling you right now.
There we go.
There you go. There it is.
And yeah, I'm not a blue knife fan at all, ever. But I like the way this one looks.
What does the green one look like?
The green one is the one that I think I would prefer.
Yeah.
It's an OD green. That satin looks good, but I would go OD green and stonewashed.
For sure.
I like that the pivot and the hardware matches the stonewash or satin. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, that is a nice touch.
And then you can get the black, of course. But I really like this OD.
It looks like even.
But I'm surprised how much I like the blue.
Looks like the hardware changes a little bit too on those.
Yes. Yeah, to match the finish.
Yeah.
You forgot I started the corned beef? Yeah, it's been going since 9 this morning. Gotta have corned beef on St. Patty's Day.
Man, I'm at down.
Yeah, Thomas, it is a surprise. Mrs. Deadly was like, will you repeat what you just said? When I showed it to her yesterday, and I was like, I actually like the way this blue knife looks. She was pretty shocked. Damascus is your fave? Yeah, Josh, I think that the Damascus that Clayton's been working on looks gorgeous. So what are your main steels that you're mixing for your Damascus?
It's 15N20 and 1084.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's some others out there. I haven't tried the Pops Pro Cut. There's a new match for 15N20, supposedly better edge retention. So that's something
I have heard it's harder to work with.
It is harder to work with. I think the forging of it is harder. Like the forge welding, I think is a little bit higher temp, which is.
I've also heard the grinding is tougher on it.
Yeah,
sharpening.
I think. Yeah, grinding is kind of. I use 36 grit belts whenever I forge in something anyway, and then I go to the lighter ones. So.
Well, unless I get a green one, blessed EDC. I love this knife. Sever, my brother, what it do, homie?
Sever? How are you?
Good to see you. Sever's got some sick designs about to drop.
Yeah.
Man, that usurper that I got to review is nuts. His Couture usurper that's coming. Woo!
I need to check that one out.
Yeah, I got to review the prototype. I actually got to handle the prototype before him because they had the protos at Blade Show West, but his travel got messed up, and he couldn't go to Blade Show.
Oh, dang.
So I got to check out his proto before he did, and I was talking to him about it and what I was feeling. And they've there was a couple of things that I recommended, and they agreed immediately. Like the front flipper needed a little bit more, and they've already made the changes. And when Katuo drops that usurper, it's going to be insane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she did say that. She said that she was going to get it if it was blue. I think I'm going to have to get a green one just so she can have it. You're going to have the new proto at Blade Show? Hell yes. I can't wait to feel it. I might have a proto at Blade Show West, homie. We're trying to get the premium Glideman DVD edition done.
When's Blade Show West?
Least, what's that?
When's Blade Show West?
Well, not Blade Show. I didn't mean West. West is October. So last October is when we went to Blade Show West. But Blade Show Atlanta in June is where hopefully my next proto will be. And it's just as a heads up, folks. It's going to be a titanium with carbon fiber. There's going to be a couple of finishes, but titanium with carbon fiber overlays, and it's going to be a button frame lock. I can't wait for that. The original Glideman right here was the first premium knife I ever had sent into the channel for review. And the first Glideman was a frame lock. But, of course, it'll be flipper delete like this one. No flipper. Titanium textured tie with carbon fiber with a button frame lock, reversible pocket clip, possibly full back spacer. And we're adding jimping up here, trying to get jimping added on the frame here and here. And possibly with a mirror DLC option. Kurt White, what's up? But if I do the mirror DLC, it's probably going to be a limited number of them. Their mirror DLC is absolutely gorgeous. Like, absolutely gorgeous. But this adds an extra $49 cost. So a few of them will have the mirror DLC. But there's going to be multiple color combos. And I'm really excited for this project.
Yeah, I bet you are. That's pretty cool.
They'll definitely be a little spendier because they're going to be more than this one. But I'm trying to get, I can't guarantee it right now, to $259.
That's a good price point if you can get it there.
Yeah. Looking at possibly LMAX. That's what I'm thinking about going with right now. But yeah, very, very stoked. Hopefully gonna have the protos at Blade Show. And don't forget, you can still get your OG DBD Glideman right now. We still have a couple satin available and more of the DLC. But yeah, this Monster was the first premium company to work with the channel when I had like 200 subs. And it was only because homie G-Ball dropped the very first review ever of their first 3 knives. And I immediately hit him up. And I was the first person to ever reach out to them. Take it easy, Rolf. Have a great day.
All right, Rolf.
And so ever since then, I've had a great relationship with them. Like, Monster will ignore a lot of people, but he's always been my homie because I was the first one. And I'm the first person that they chose to collaborate with. Everything has been in-house. I'm the first person that they worked with, which still blows my mind.
That's pretty
But
cool.
I want to take the first premium knife that I ever got to review and make it mo better. And then I want to work on a big warranty with them.
That was their first?
Yeah, this was their first 3 models. I have every Fair Monster. They send me. It's the one company that I have every single model they've made. And these were their first 3. The Glideman, the Urban Grip, and the Aurora Rays.
Wow.
And they've been an OEM for over 25 years. They're at like 28 years now as an OEM.
Yeah.
A lot of Best Tech knives, the more premium Best Tech knives, a lot of them have come from this factory.
Nice.
And in 2023, at the end of the year, they decided to start their own brand as Pharaoh Monster.
Wow, that's cool.
And I hooked up with them in 2024 and have been homies with them ever since. And then last year, they dropped their budget line, Wixco. And their Wixco line is amazing as well because it's just as well built. And like they do stuff like all hardware, including your lock bar insert. Everything is T8. Like all the little details that I normally look for, they were already doing because they've been making knives for almost 3 decades.
Where are they located?
China.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in China. They will be at Blade Show for the first time ever. They got a booth for Blade Show. They're so excited. I'm going to be there. That won't be the only booth I have to spend time at because TRM wants me there. Tenable wants me there. But I'm going to hopefully have a new prototype with Fair Monster at Blade Show West.
Nice. What's that one?
Yeah, they put out 10 models before the DBD Glideman. This is model number 11. And the first one, like I said, that they worked with somebody. So I am very, very excited. This project still blows my mind that we were able to get this in people's hands less than 2 years after I started my channel.
That's
is insane to me.
Yeah, that's wild.
And it's only because of the awesome support from the Kripple Krew.
That's true.
They're going to Atlanta, homie. They're going to Atlanta. They're not going to Texas this month, but they will be at Atlanta. Yeah, Mrs. Deadly and I will be there. Sean Batts, what it do, my man? Really liking the Ultimate DLC? Hell yes. I'm glad you like the looks of it, homie. There are still some available, and it's only $111 after code DBD. Use DBD when you buy it, please. It really helps me track, and it saves you money. And the DLC version is only $111 after code.
Yeah, I like that one. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it was important for me to get the satin one to where I could call it a budget knife.
Yeah.
So we priced it to where it got to $99 after discount code. Because I was trying to keep the cost down as much as possible. If I was working with somebody like Tenable, of course it would have been cheaper. But the level of quality that you get from Pharaoh Monster, there's a reason for the slightly added cost. You'll be there at Atlanta? Hell yeah. Yeah, well, I'll introduce you, homie.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, Sean Batts and Trouble Bunny going to be at Atlanta. Yay. Who else is going?
Me and Kathy going to be there.
What's the hotel everybody stays in? That's what I need to know.
Yeah, we got to figure out our living situation.
It's either that or we're going to have to get an Airbnb with, and that'd be kind of fun with the right people. Is Kathy bringing Mr. Kathy with her?
No, he's probably gonna stay back with the kids.
With the kids?
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
We're gonna bunk up somewhere and I don't know, probably get a hotel room, maybe a little Airbnb for us, and do our thing. Hope to meet everyone. Should be fun.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, see, that's what we're thinking, Rachel, is we're thinking about an Airbnb. I'm really looking forward to kicking it in the pit with everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna sound like a fun time.
Yeah, Buzz, there are some awesome knife exhibitions in Europe that would be cool to check out.
I like Europe.
That's where Molsect was doing a lot of their testing to when they stopped making knives to improve everything they were doing. Yeah, I cannot wait for Blade Show.
Yeah, I've never been.
Blade Show West was a blast, and it's nowhere near as big.
Yeah.
But Mrs. Deadly and I, we were only able to go to the second day, and but we still had an amazing time. Got to finally meet Les and Marianne from TRM, some of my favorite people. You know, got to meet a lot of the companies that I've been working with, but have never seen my face. I told Mrs. Deadly that it's kind of funny. Up until Blade Show West, anybody could have showed up and claimed to be me. Because there's less than half a dozen people in the community that have seen my face. And until Blade Show West, anybody could have showed up and claimed to be me. But now, too many people have put a face to the name, especially companies and such. So that you wouldn't get away with it now. But until then, it's funny because we were just talking about it yesterday. Because I was like, or the other day, because I was like, yeah, nobody knew who the hell I was. Anybody could have tried to be me.
That's wild. Think about. I never thought about it in that way.
Yeah, all you see from me is hands and Dixons.
Right.
So as long as I showed up in a Dixon, they could have pulled it off. Yeah, that's what I said. The voice is the main signifier for me. And Nick Shabazz's voice, that's one nobody could try to. You can't mimic Nick Shabazz's voice.
I've been working on yours a little bit. I haven't gotten there
yet. You need to smoke a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
And
get in there a little bit, a little rasp in there.
Yeah, do like 3 cigarettes at once and then take a shot. Some like rot gut whiskey.
Yeah, it's got to be like could like Crow or something, Kentucky Crow or something.
Yeah. Do you drink?
Yeah, every now and then, not all the time. I'm not like.
Are you a whiskey guy?
I like Jack Daniels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it gets me a little rowdy, so I've calmed down in the last few years a little bit. Not as wild as I used to be. What about you?
I'm a bourbon and scotch. I'm a whiskey guy. I really used to love Irish whiskeys, but ever since the surgeries and my vocal flap being paralyzed, I can't drink soda anymore. I can't take carbonation. For one, it bubbles into my actual lungs because of the flap. But I can't control my burps because of my paralyzed flap. So the pressure from soda will just build up and build up. And I used to drink a minimum of 6-pack of Pepsi a day. I would start off the day with a Monster, and then I would drink at least 6 Pepsis throughout the day, minimum.
Yeah.
But now that I can't drink soda, my taste buds have completely changed, and Irish whiskeys can be too sweet for me.
I can understand that. I like Macallan.
Yeah, one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. There you go, Gons. Yeah. So I prefer. I also love a good American rye whiskey.
Yeah, you like that? What's it, Buffalo something? What's that company?
Buffalo Trace. I'm a big Bullet fan. I'm a big fan of Bullet.
A
Bullet
rye
bourbon
whiskey.
and Bullet rye.
Yeah, had some of that before. Not bad stuff. Yeah, I went on a big whiskey kick at one point in my life, and I was just drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
So I learned a little bit about some stuff, but
it's easier to drink than beer because the bubbles.
Yeah, I learned it makes me a little wild though, so I had to kind of tame it down on that.
Yeah, but I'm not a Bullet and Pappy. There you go. Rye whiskey can have a bite. Yeah. I like it straight. I'm not a big mixed drink fan. I don't like sweet whiskey or sweet drinks. I can do a Manhattan. I like a Manhattan, but not an old fashioned because an old fashioned too sweet.
Yeah, Manhattan's more bitter.
Yeah. And I like a Manhattan with a rye, especially. Gives it a little extra bite.
Yeah.
Whiskey and Fireball. Yeah, Mrs. Deadly loves some Fireball. I can't mess with Fireball.
That's real sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one I just can't do.
Man, I'm really liking that knife.
I'm digging it a lot. This is Fabster Runs Knox's. I'm gonna pull up the Geonite site and just share it real quick.
Yeah, let's look at that thing.
I think I'm gonna. I might be getting. No, they don't do discount codes yet, but I think they're supposed to send me a link that would get them a little less expensive for the Kripple Krew. I will figure that out for when I post this. But let me hit the right button, and now we will share Geonite Knox's. This is the one I asked for, the full DLC. But I'm not complaining, because I didn't pay for this knife. But they have it in full DLC, or they have, like I have the Stonewash right now, and it looks really good to me. And I think that Darkwater could do some crazy shit with that. But then they also have the Tiger Stripe. Yeah, good feeling knife. I like it a lot so far.
It's got a good shape. Nice full.
And the whiskey tasting and blade flicking. There you go. Robert Jones, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do?
Robert.
I can't drink liquor, dark liquors anymore after a bad night in Charleston back in my Navy days.
Charleston, South Carolina? Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, these washers are really, really breaking in nicely already.
It's got a good sound to it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it by the mic. Yeah, it's got a good thwack to it. I like Fab's design language. He's been killing it. I can't wait to get his best Tech Nerd Dreckie with the pinky flick hole. I gotta have it.
You gotta have it. You're the pinky flick master.
Yeah, that he put a pinky flick hole on the best Tech Nerd Dreckie, and it looks so sick. If you're still here, Baz, shoot me a picture from when you had the Nerd Dreckie, please, so that I can show it. Oh, and somebody said I forgot. B&A sent a video of his Chestbuster Ripley, and I want to share that.
Yeah, I want to see it again. I think it's on Donnie's site too.
Yeah. It's just easier for me to find this way.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're going to give it the full screen, and then let's pop that up. Just drop this, pop this. This Chestbuster Ripley is one of the dopest customs I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, just that.
All of that done by hand with no power tools.
Yeah, I know.
That just blows my mind. Did you see the ball? Did he hand sand? Well, yeah, you did. You were on the live.
I was on the live. Yeah, he showed it to me prior to that too. It was I was like, what? I don't know.
Yeah,
what,
all sanded down by hand.
Yeah, it was like by hand. I'm like, I just am not that guy. Good,
No, my hands would die.
I'm just not that patient.
That looks so sick, B&A.
Yeah, I'm excited to get into the folding game.
Ooh, look at that duck. Tactile bear. That's Knives of Life carry today. Looking fire. Fives Beast. Ooh, that's a sick picture. There's one of my grails right under the Geoknife Noxus. That's another shark cub. That's a Blade HQ exclusive like mine, but it has the textured smoked ultim.
Wow.
Yeah, those sold out. That's one of my grails. I will get one. Hopefully he still has a picture of the Nerdraki that he can shoot me, because that thing is sick. I want to share it before we're done if he has it. Impossible by hand. Yeah, you would think so. All that stuff that he did by hand on that is just nuts.
Yeah, a lot of file time.
Burning the herb and chilling. Yes, I'm hoping I'll have my Nerdraki well before then. He asked Beztech to send me one. That's a good idea, Sever. You know, anytime you grow, it's always worth reaching out to people. Polish the washers, move the omega tension, and it's perfect. Hell yeah. I haven't even taken it apart yet to polish the washers. Like, it just got here. And so I dropped a little bit of green slick in it, and I've just been flicking it. Do you like OTFs? What about you?
I mean, I want one, but I'm not like, I'd probably get one. You know, I don't think I have a collection of them. I've never really messed with them too much. I don't know. I
have a few that I like.
Maybe.
All of my OTFs are from tack knives. Like this karambit goes in my plate carrier when I ride. Love you, Mrs. Love you, Mr. Deadly. Yeah, this is always on my plate carrier when I ride because I like this one. But I have a couple of others from tack knives. I don't carry OTFs very often. They're not legal here. Not that evil homie BDB gives a crap about that.
Yeah.
I will carry them at times. Or well, I don't carry them, of course. Evil homie BDB, he might carry them sometimes. I like manual knives. I'm too much of a flicker.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've like had some I mean, obviously I've had a lot of manuals, but you know, like this one just was a big deal for me. It was like one of my like first autos, but like
yes,
it's just the knife, man. It's just the classic. And like the way I got it from a homie, it was like, you know, he gave it to me and we were gonna be blood brothers over it. So I mean I still got the scar on my hand, but and he gave it to me and then it got stolen like literally like a year or two later. But it's kind of cool to have it back in the collection, you know.
Yeah, the shootout does look like a good one. I have a couple of out the side autos. One that was a gift from the Deadly Daughter for Father's Day last year, the Boker Mini Strike, and then the tack knives. Shit, what the hell was the name of this one? I can't remember right now, but I do like an out the side automatic a little bit better than an OTF personally.
Yeah.
Just because you get better ergos on an out the side auto.
Yeah,
it's more like handling a regular knife.
Yeah, the out the fronts just seem boxy to me, you know. I don't know that karambit though was kind of sick.
Yeah, that is one that like I didn't order that. Tack Knives does, especially they do them a few times a year, but especially around Black Friday and Christmas, they have like a lot of BOGO sales.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2022, I ended up, I think through Black Friday and the pre-Christmas sale, I think I bought 9 or 11 knives. But with all the stacked gifts and the BOGOs, I ended up with over 24 knives.
Oh, wow.
And I gave 20 of that batch away as Christmas presents that year. And one of the ones that was sent to me as the BOGO was this karambit. And I really like this in one of the magazine pockets in my plate carrier.
Yeah.
And so when I ride, it'll be under my cut, but I can just, if I need to, it's right there.
For sure.
Protec Chavez out the side in Magnamax. Ooh, Protec's out the sides. Those are automatics that I want. I got to handle the Chavez at Blade Show. It was amazing. I got to handle one of the Striders at Blade Show. They're not doing those anymore, but I still want the Protec S&G. But the number one auto on my grail list right now is the Pitbull that's about to drop from TRM. Their auto is the most amazing auto I've ever handled. I handled it at Blade Show West and I fell in love, and I cannot wait to get my own. An automatic from TRM. And it thwacks harder than the Protex I handled that day.
And this is a TRM right here, correct?
Yeah, this is TRM right here.
Yeah. It's just the logo's different, right? Or okay, there. Yeah.
There's your logo.
Okay, cool. All right, that explains a lot. I've been seeing that night a lot all over the internet lately.
And yeah, last year they dropped the Bulldog Rev B. This is my number one knife overall of 2025. This is my all-time favorite crossbar lock. One of the most comfortable knives I've ever held in my hand, period.
Yeah, I like that milling. That's great.
Oh, they're old. I'm gonna make this bigger real quick. Their lizard skin titanium has always been beautiful.
Yeah.
But
that one on the bottom is just so interesting.
They really stepped it up when they came out with the Rev B.
Yeah, I mean, that is just wild. I mean, it's like knurling and milling. It's like, it's wild, man.
It's insane. And then like even this just here along the back, like you can see it go, these cuts get bigger and bigger as they go. Every little thing about it, the carbon fiber backspacer is dope. But yeah, their milling it's untouchable.
Yeah,
and
superior.
It's just as beautiful on the auto. But you have inlays, you have a sapphire button. Like the auto is beautiful. It's kind of between these two in girth.
Yeah. And
but yeah, TRM is my favorite knife company overall.
I mean, they make amazing looking stuff, you know. Just I've never held one, so I wouldn't even know about that. But I mean, just from the looks of them alone, wow, gorgeous.
Yeah, I love them. And my most recent one is a huge Grail acquisition. The Shadow has been discontinued for a while, and I've been chasing it. And I picked this one up from a member of the community. And just their ergos are next level. Their quality is insane.
Yeah.
And they have
look at that, the pivot, you know.
Yes.
It's like,
come on. There we go.
Yeah, look at that. Looks like a seashell. It's wild.
Yeah. This is Concord Grape Micarta. Beautiful Micarta backspacer. I love the Shadow, and I was chasing this for a long time. What's that?
The micarta's like so smooth. A lot of like production companies, their micarta doesn't seem as like shiny, you know.
Yes.
Like when I work with micarta, I grind it to a point that it gets really smooth, and a lot of like, you know, production stuff is just really fuzzy almost.
Yeah, it's got that a lot more grip, a lot less. The smooth stuff always looks and feels more premium.
Yeah.
But yeah, TRM is my favorite knife company. I'm up to 6 TRMs at the moment. It is definitely the company that I have the most money into. But they all like my favorite fifth pocket knife
Yeah, and they're all
is the Holier Nerd. And this one has their pinstripe tie.
The Holier Nerd?
Yeah, Holier Nerd.
I love
They
it.
had the Nerd first, and it had a blade cutout, and it didn't flick as well, so they made the Holy Nerd, and it was a small hole, and they got more feedback, and so they came out with the Holier Nerd.
I love it.
It's a bigger hole.
I love
much easier to flick now.
That's awesome.
And then they also make my favorite production EDC fixed blade. And that is, and the best sheath I've ever used for a pocket dropper. Full USA made. And then the TRM tag along is my favorite production fixed blade.
Love that.
This is the DLC version. I had the Stonewash, but I gave it away as soon as this came out because I had to buy this one instead.
Man.
So we did a giveaway for the other one. But yeah, TRM, it's no secret at this point that I'm a TRM simp. I'll fanboy for him all day. William Hornbossel, what's up, my man?
What's up, Will?
Good to see you.
How are you, man?
All right, homie. My voice, I think, is about shot. So I want to ask the crew, is there any questions y'all have for Clayton before we wind down, or me? Or Clayton, is there anything else that you would like to share with the crew?
Man, not much really right now on the site, but like I said, we got I think 15 knives about to be dropped, and that will happen before the end of the month. And if anyone wants something customized prior to the drop, all they got to do is reach out on Instagram or send an email, and all that's in my my YouTube bio. So yeah, if you want something, need something, anything you want designed, because I do custom orders. If there's something you want and you want some crazy design you've never seen or had before, we'll draw it up, we'll figure it out, and I'll make it for you. So yeah.
Winter folders coming. You were asked.
Winter folders coming. It's in the works right now. Actually, my boy Donnie and I have been talking a lot, and he's going to kind of help me with that. Because I've made one folder before, but it was a slip joint. So I am in the works. We're talking about some certain things, getting some ducks in a row, and he's going to kind of help me out on my first one, which, you know, it's going to be a top secret thing until it actually works properly.
Sure.
I'm happy, but I said I would do it this year, so it will be this year.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. Yeah.
What's the average price on a cayuse? Rough on a stock removal non-Damascus cayuse.
All right, so my Cayuse K tips come in at they're in the $2s. Let's put it that way. So they
sure.
start around ADCRB2. I do a lot of those. So like a lower budget steel, you know, obviously it's still in the $2s, and it starts around the $220 price for those. And then after that, it starts stepping up depending on handle material and things like that. But so basic, you know, Nitro V, we're in the $250 range.
Roger.
So yeah. And I don't think that's a bad price for stainless.
No, it's not.
It's just a lot more steps that I have to do, you know, a lot more stuff I have to buy. Instead of like ADCRB, I can dunk in an oil, put it in the oven, where I have to do everything really scientifically speaking, like, you know, the foil and the cryo treat and all that stuff on Nitro V is a lot different. And I do AEBL too. So, I mean, I'll work with any steel if anybody ever wants to try something out too, you know.
So you do your own cryo after heat treat? Correct.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. This is ADCRB too. It's funny, you know, in custom knives, you know, people, when they think ADCRB2, they think cheap budget fixed blades.
Yeah.
A custom heat treated ADC RV2 is unlike anything you're ever going to get in production.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got like one person, you know, you're not dropping I'm not dropping a batch of knives and oil, you know, it's a one at a time thing, and you get a way better control, if you ask me.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's awesome. The folders are going to be nuts. That's such a hard transition to go from I love this knife.
I know you do.
Aries edges are beautiful. But to go from making a fixed blade, which is not easy, to a folder is a completely different world.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff is basically the same, but it's just, you know, you got to get the pivots and your blocks and all that, the stops and everything right. And there's just some geometry that's got to be figured out. And I mean, I do have a mill, you know, so I have some tools. I have tools to help me a little bit, but at the end of the day, you're learning. So, you know, I will fail, and I know that I will.
Sure.
But it's gonna be sick, what I'm thinking. So I'm excited.
And on the hand forged Damascus stuff, are the price ranges starting in the 3s or the 4s?
Well, hand forged starts at the 5.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, it's just, I mean, coming out the gate, we're talking like $150 in materials, like just before we even turn the forge on, you know. And then we got propane costs and the belts and everything else. You know, it's just a lot of work.
And the time that goes into it is way different.
Oh yeah, I mean, like this one right here, just for instance, the steel alone had 25 hours in it prior to making any knives. So, you know, and this knife it's going to probably be around the 40-hour mark. You know, same with most of them. You know, and even working with Damascus, you can run into issues. You know, so you have to plan on that. Like I made this knife, and that's where the pit viper came from. Was basically I had a little tiny D-lam at the tip, and I had to grind it out. By the time I ground it out, the knife wasn't the shape anymore, so I had to remake that knife. You know, and then but transitioning into the pit viper, I think is a really cool idea and a way to pull off. You know,
I do as well. It's a good save.
Yeah,
it's a good save, and it's going to be another cool model.
Yeah, it's just a cool looking little stubby knife, you know. So yeah, it's just a lot of work in the hand forged Damascus, but like, you know, I'm working on some pretty wild patterns right now, so there's gonna be some cool stuff coming soon. And
can we see that one that's going to be the pass around again? I love that pattern.
Yeah,
I'd love to check that out when it's done, if possible.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know really anything about pass arounds. I know that it's me and Aries are the ones that talked about it. It's going to go to him first, and then he said he's going to kind of talk to everyone about it. And
so okay, yeah, so it'll end up in the pass around group that I'm in already.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, sick.
Yeah, that's perfect. Then I'll be able to just jump on it like I do other knives.
Nice, awesome. Yeah,
I'll make sure, and I'll tell Aries I want it after him.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, and you can be brutally honest, you know, and tell me what's wrong with it. I know there's one tiny little hairline D-lam in the spine, but I think I'm just going to send it out with a note because I'm going to keep this knife at the end of the day. It was going to be my personal, and that's, you know, it means this steel was basically the steel that got me into the YouTube world. I made Big Red EDC a knife, and the knife that he got was out the other side of the steel over here. And so this was what I had left over, and it's kind of what made the small Lemmy happen, you know. So it's just kind of a big deal for me.
That's awesome.
So, you know, it's like I could scrap this and not send it out, but I think it's got some character, and I think that I just want it for me. If this one is going to be, if this YouTube pass around, I want what made YouTube happen for me, that steel to go out. So it's got sentimental, you know, in it, and it's also a bad ass little knife.
It is. It looks the pattern looks amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty rad, right?
Man, I'm glad to hear it, William Hornbossels. Laura's loaded up and halfway to Texas.
Awesome, William.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, and other than that, I should be getting in the money for the donation knife, and I just wanted to let everyone know that will be going out once it comes to me. It's a cash deal, and then I will put it in the bank, and I will send it out to
Jimmy Crow and the GoFundMe.
Jimmy Crow and to William's sister.
Yep. Again, thank you for doing that.
Of course. Anything we can do to help. It's always where we try to be, you know.
Yeah, like we said earlier on, it's the most amazing community in the world. All right, folks. I want to thank Clayton, and please thank Cathy for me again. I can't hear you. We just lost your.
She's probably watching right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, we will definitely have to do this again, my friend.
For sure, man. Anytime. It was a pleasure being on your channel, and like I said, we've always liked you, and we dig it. So, man, we really appreciate it as well, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. I'm glad to hear it. And I'm still very happy that Kripple Krew started dropping the Burning Sables Forge link in my chats.
Yeah, man. Me too.
To make sure everybody knew about y'all.
Yeah, man. It's pretty wild.
So thanks again. And thank you, Kripple Krew, for kicking it with us. You know, I always appreciate y'all taking some of your time and spending it with me. Means a lot to me. And we said it before, folks, but we got to end it with, if you are dealing with something and you just need to talk to somebody, please reach out. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Clayton. You can reach out to anybody in this chat. And we are here for you. Don't suffer in silence. Your mentals are important, folks. More than I ever thought before all this happened. And I found this community. So y'all for helping me with mine. I'm definitely here to help with your mentals. And I hope everybody has a killer rest of your day. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Most importantly, Kripple Krew. Stay freaking deadly.